French Montana, live in the building. We don't keep it real, we really keep it. Do the right thing, get the right thing done to you. You already know what it is, man. Live from New York. I'll let your boy, you already know what it is, man.
What it is, it's your boy Young Cash, representing that Duval County. Chilling with my boy Hollywood Red. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah.
What up, it's Boosie Badass. You got it locked with Hollywood. You know what it is, Boosie Badass.
Hollywood. Yeah, this your boy Shouty. What my name is, man, and I'm kicking it on the Hollywood Red Show.
Man, this your player partner 2 Chainz, you feel me? Right now I'm kicking it with Hollywood Red, you feel me?
Sean J, 229 Fleetwood, represent Philmont Red. Hollywood Red.
Y'all know what time it is. Your boy Wingo from Jagged Edge. I'm in the building. Y'all know what time it is. When I'm in Florida, I'm chilling with my real homeboy, my dog. You understand me? Hollywood Red. Please believe it. Hey, let's get ready to bust it down. Bust it down!
Hollywood Red shows your boy French Montana, live in the building. We don't keep it real, we really keep it. Do the right thing, get the right thing done to you. You already know what it is, man. Live from New York. I'll let your boy, you already know what it is, man.
What it is, it's your boy Young Cash, representing that Duval County. Chilling with my boy Hollywood Red. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah.
What up, it's Boosie Badass. You got it locked with Hollywood. You know what it is, Boosie Badass.
Hollywood. Yeah, this your boy Shouty. What my name is, man, and I'm kicking it on the Hollywood Red Show.
Man, this your player partner 2 Chainz, you feel me? Right now I'm kicking it with Hollywood Red, you feel me?
Sean J, 229 Fleetwood, represent Philmont Red. Hollywood Red.
Y'all know what time it is. Your boy Wingo from Jagged Edge. I'm in the building. Y'all know what time it is. When I'm in Florida, I'm chilling with my main homeboy, my real homeboy, my dog. You understand me? Hollywood Red. Please believe it. Hey, let's get ready to bust it down. Bust it down!
Hollywood Red shows your boy French Montana, live in the building. We don't keep it real, we really keep it. Do the right thing, get the right thing done to you. You already know what it is, man. Live from New York. I'll let your boy, you already know what it is, man.
What it is, it's your boy Young Cash, representing that Duval County. Chilling with my boy Hollywood Red. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah.
What up, it's Boosie Badass. You got it locked with Hollywood. You know what it is, Boosie Badass.
Hollywood. Yeah, this your boy Shouty. What my name is, man, and I'm kicking it on the Hollywood Red Show.
Man, this your player partner 2 Chainz, you feel me? Right now I'm kicking it with Hollywood Red, you feel me?
Sean J, 229 Fleetwood, represent Philmont Red. Hollywood Red.
Y'all know what time it is. Your boy Wingo from Jagged Edge. I'm in the building. Y'all know what time it is. When I'm in Florida, I'm chilling with my main homeboy, my real homeboy, my dog. You understand me? Hollywood Red. Please believe it. Hey, let's get ready to bust it down. Bust it down!
Hollywood Red shows your boy French Montana, live in the building. We don't keep it real, we really keep it. Do the right thing, get the right thing done to you. You already know what it is, man. Live from New York. I'll let your boy, you already know what it is, man.
What it is, it's your boy Young Cash, representing that Duval County. Chilling with my boy Hollywood Red. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah.
What up, it's Boosie Badass. You got it locked with Hollywood. You know what it is, Boosie Badass.
Hollywood. Yeah, this your boy Shouty. What my name is, man, and I'm kicking it on the Hollywood Red Show.
Man, this your player partner 2 Chainz, you feel me? Right now I'm kicking it with Hollywood Red, you feel me?
Sean J, 229 Fleetwood, represent Philmont Red. Hollywood Red.
Y'all know what time it is. Your boy Wingo from Jagged Edge. I'm in the building. Y'all know what time it is. When I'm in Florida, I'm chilling with my main homeboy, my real homeboy, my dog. You understand me? Hollywood Red. Please believe it. Hey, let's get ready to bust it down. Bust it down!
Hollywood Red shows your boy French Montana, live in the building. We don't keep it real, we really keep it. Do the right thing, get the right thing done to you. You already know what it is, man. Live from New York. I'll let your boy, you already know what it is, man.
What it is, it's your boy Young Cash, representing that Duval County. Chilling with my boy Hollywood Red. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah.
What up, it's Boosie Badass. You got it locked with Hollywood. You know what it is, Boosie Badass.
Hollywood. Yeah, this your boy Shouty. What my name is, man, and I'm kicking it on the Hollywood Red Show.
Man, this your player partner 2 Chainz, you feel me? Right now I'm kicking it with Hollywood Red, you feel me?
229 Fleetwood, represent Philmont Red. Hollywood Red.
Y'all know know what time it is. Your boy Weezo from Jagged Edge. I'm in the building. Y'all know what time it is. When I'm in Florida, I'm chilling with my main homeboy, my real homeboy, my dog. You understand me? Hollywood Red. Please believe it. Hey, let's get ready to bust it down. Bust it down!
Hollywood Red shows your boy French Montana live in the building. We don't keep it real, we really keep it. Do the right thing, get the right thing done to you. You already know what it is, man. Live from New York. I'll let your boy, you already know what it is, man.
What it is, it's your boy Young Cash representing that Duval County. Chilling with my boy Hollywood Red. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah.
What up, it's Boosie Badass. You got it locked with Hollywood. You know what it is, Boosie Badass.
Hollywood.
Yeah, this your boy Shouty. What my name is, man, and I'm kicking it on the Hollywood Red Show.
Man, this your player partner 2 Chainz, you feel me? Right now I'm kicking it with Hollywood Red, you feel me?
Sean J, 229 Fleetwood represent Philmont Red. Hollywood Red.
Y'all know what time it is. Your boy Weezo from Jagged Edge. I'm in the building. Y'all know what time it is. When I'm in Florida, I'm chilling with my main homeboy, my real homeboy, my dog. You understand me? Hollywood Red. Please believe it. Hey, let's get ready to bust it down. Bust it down!
Hollywood Red shows your boy French Montana live in the building. We don't keep it real, we really keep it. Do the right thing, get the right thing done to you. You already know what it is, man. Live from New York. I'll let your boy, you already know what it is, man.
What it is, it's your boy Young Cash representing that Duval County. Chilling with my boy Hollywood Red. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah.
What up, it's Boosie Badass. You got it locked with Hollywood. You know what it is, Boosie Badass.
Hollywood.
Yeah, this your boy Shouty. What my name is, man, and I'm kicking it on the Hollywood Red Show.
Man, this your player partner 2 Chainz, you feel me? Right now I'm kicking it with Hollywood Red, you feel me?
You're tuned in to the one and only, the Strategized Network, ESN. You're tuned in to the one and only, the Strategized Network, ESN.
Show. You already know. Say what's up to the fellas. Your host, SLimKat, Deacon Weezo, and Mr. Hollywood. You know what it is. This is the Hollywood Bridge Show. You already know. Say what's up to the fellas. Your host, SLimKat, Deacon Weezo, and Mr. Hollywood. You know what it is. This is the Hollywood Bridge Show. You already know. Say what's up to the fellas. Your host, SLimKat, Deacon Weezo, and Mr. Hollywood. You know what it is. This is the Hollywood Bridge Show. You already know. Say what's up to the fellas. Your host, SLimKat, Deacon Weezo, and Mr. Hollywood. You know what it is.
Yes, sir. It is he and he is I. Mr. Hollywood, I am that guy in this, the Hollywood Red Show on network.com. And I got to give a shout out to my co-host tonight, our special guest, Coach Paul Graham Jr. What's up, my brother? Shout out to Mr. Paul Graham over there. What you got? What's good with you, my brother?
You know me. Fine. All day, every day. I'm over here.
Signal kind of chopping up, but I'm saying you're on the grind all the time, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it looked like we having a little technical difficulties, but can y'all hear me over there? SLimKat, where you at, brother?
Yeah, what up? I hear y'all.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Coach Paul, can you hear me, brother?
Yeah. I
hear you, brother. Coach Paul, can you hear me, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. I think anybody that's a hustler knows that it's always something, man. It's always something that want to try to hold us back. But we're gonna get into the topics with
Breaking up Hollywood. Breaking up Hollywood.
You with it? Let's check out what happened with Ty.
Breaking up, brother. Oh.
This is the Hollywood Bridge Show. You already know. Say what's up to the fellas. Your host, SLimKat, Deacon Weezo, and Mr. Hollywood. You know what it is.
What the fuck?
Tyreek Hill.
Still I know. I'm trying to get on video.
They put him in handcuffs.
Ouch. All to believe about that is that right after that, my man went out there and balled out. Even though I'm not a Fins fan. You from Vero Beach, Coach Paul. Who's your football team out of Florida?
Florida. Got that. Baltimore.
You
Yeah.
What you say, Coach?
I said I got to go with Jaguars, but overall, right?
See, I knew it was something about you, Coach, that I liked. See, I was stationed in Jacksonville in the Navy, so the USO gave me free tickets, so I became a Jags fan just by default.
Right.
And if you're a Jags fan and you can say you've been one all this time, it's got to be because of the.
Right.
This is the Hollywood Bridge Show. You already know. Say what's up to the fellas. Your host, SLimKat, Deacon Weezo, and Mr. Hollywood. You know what it is.
Bad feed. It can't. It's glitching. Them backwoods, Alabama, glitching.
About when they look at this.
Hollywood, your feed bad, brother. Can't hear. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Fellas.
It must be in that hurricane up there, huh?
Fellas, can you hear me?
No, in and out.
I hear you randomly.
It sounds like I can hear y'all now. I'm not. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what's going on here.
Okay, that's better.
This is very random. I'm not sure what's going on here. We got Deacon Weezo with us. Deacon Weezo. most thinking what's the questions when they look at Tyreek Hill situation that you think that most people are thinking about? What do you thought is it a good look for the Dolphins that they got they star player getting this type of treatment right in front of the stadium?
Coach, you got that. You go first, Coach.
And I think it boils down to it. The cops had a they they knew who he was. At the end of the day, that he was doing everything the right way, professional way. So I feel like the whole situation solved a different way, especially. But one of those, I feel like they were trying doing something like sit up here and put them on another level, but it really backfired on them the whole time. So a little interesting how it all looked.
Yeah. Yeah, me personally, I feel like,
Man, StreamYard, y'all gonna have to come back up on the check, man, because I can't hear nobody, and they charging me for bad service right now. Coach Paul, I'm sorry to have you to give me a tidbit of what you just said again, because ain't nothing came through. I know you said you were Jags. I know I got my man Frank Nitt that just tapped in. He a Miami Dolphin fan, so I know he Dolphins. Deacon Weezo just came in. Shout out to Deacon Weezo. But Coach, do you think that it's a good look for the Dolphins how they happen right on their property?
Like I was saying, I don't feel like it's a good look because there's going to be so many people that's going to look at this so many ways. We know how it works, especially being an athlete and being a black athlete. So they're going to steer in so many ways. I feel like during the press conference, Tyreek Hill handled it the right way. He said exactly what he needed to say. He exposed the situation, but at the same time, he also took fault in certain things that he did in certain ways. So that was pretty smart. Because at the end of the day, we all know, regardless of how much at fault police can be, we have to have some type of composure as much as possible. Now, situations escalate sometimes, but as much as possible, try to have as much composure as possible. But I do feel like that the police, they were just acting up to be acting up. I feel like at the end of the day, they knew cameras were gonna be out. They knew it was a game. They knew it was Tyreek Hill, and so they just wanted to sit up here and act like some asses for a second, and it backfired on them because now they, they in trouble for everything. But I just feel like overall, the Dolphins can figure out how to spin this, especially like I said with Tyreek Hill doing what he did during the press conference. But I think overall they got to jump in front of him to make sure it doesn't get too exposed in a negative light.
Yes, I agree. The only thing I would add to that is,
fellas, I don't know if y'all can hear me. StreamYard need to pay the bill, brother. I promise you, it ain't me. All my stuff is paid up.
I hear him good, brother. I think it's on you. You want to? I don't know, bro.
I am.
What's up?
You.
I hear brother good. I hear everything. But I would just like to add to it,
You think about
me,
this
my turn.
Tyreek Hill situation, brother?
I personally feel, man, certain things, when you're dealing with police, man, say less, do what they say, and get out the way, man. That's how I always look at it, man.
Mm-hmm.
When you challenge these guys, they're gonna take it to another level every time.
Mm-hmm.
So, he rolled that window up. He just in their mind, they took that like he cussed their mom out.
Right.
Once he rolled that window up, it was game time for them. They don't like that. They don't like that type of stuff. And at the end of the day, his tent was dark. So they don't know if he's rolling up to get a strap out. It's a lot of things, You just minimize the conversation with the cops, man. The one thing about if they're gonna take you to jail, they're gonna take you to jail no matter what you say and complain about or try to cry about or yell and argue about. So say less, comply. Like I said, I know sometimes it's a little tough on us colored folks, black and brown, but it is what it is. Prejudice it exists in this country, so you already know they're gonna go harder on you if you're brown or black. So minimize the conversation with the cops, comply, show your ID, keep your hand on the steering wheel, and get out the way, man. That's the best I can say. But what they did to him was excessive. But you got a nice car like that, man. Them cops ain't making what you making, man. They gonna do extra, man. They don't make it right, but that's what they gonna do. Well, that's all I got to say on that one.
Lord, SLimKat, say it ain't so.
Yeah, man. I got to say,
man, say
yeah,
it ain't
what
so.
you think? What
man.
you think? What you think, man?
Come on, man. So when we gonna stop acting like we not second class citizens no more?
Like I said, but it's the law, man. They gonna keep treating us like
Yeah,
that.
And did he not comply with the law? I'm confused.
He shouldn't have rolled that window up though, man. I feel like you roll that window up, man.
There's no law that says he can't roll his window up. He gave his ID and he rolled his window up.
I agree, but I'm just from my personal experiences with these cops. You say less and get out of the way. I know it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way, but if you don't do it that way, they do extra. We just lucky they got body cams now. Without the body cams, they would have beat them up bad.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm glad we got the body cams now. Yeah, that keep everybody honest.
Yeah,
but it's like, we shouldn't have. We should expect the same type of rights that everybody else. First and foremost, they work for us as tax-paying citizens. So how is it that a 5'4", blonde-haired, blue-eyed white lady can cuss a cop out to the cows come home? As soon as a nigga just say, "Oh, I got my seatbelt on," or "Oh yeah, you got my license," and you got to get on the ground.
That is crazy.
Feet's in your face.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I just feel like they did it. They did it. They knew who that man was.
Of course, they knew who he was.
Yeah, they knew.
Was, and they saw the car, and I agree with Slim. At the end of the day, you got these cops that are out here jealous as hell. They mad because they can't shine like that. They ain't getting no popularity. They can't drive. And then on top of that, and I'm throwing you a little bit of disrespect. I mean, yeah, I rolled up the window. So now they salty. Because you're right, there is no law, but at the end of the day, that hurt their ego.
Yeah, did.
Now they looking now because they know the cameras are out. Now you done got embarrassed on the camera with the windows rolled back up and stuff like that. So now they feel like, oh, okay, you want to do that? Let me act up too. And so then that's how the situation escalated to what it was. But like I said, I appreciate Hill at the press conference at least acknowledging it, because that's a good spin. Because now it's like you're at least showing, all right, yep, I could have did it like this.
Yeah, he did say that. He did.
But at the same time, you know what I mean? So now
you want him gone. At the same time, you still want him fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But them cops, man. Cops, man. Some of them good, but a lot of them bad, man.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them bring their personal life to their job, so they wife cheating on them, and they catch you, man. They just go hard. They go through so much stuff.
Hill might have got one.
He might have got one. If he was in the open locker, he would have got one real quick.
But he said that in the press conference, which was so profound and deep to me. He said, "Well, what if I wasn't Tyreek Hill?"
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because anybody, you, me, coach, AL, whoever, if that was one of us, that would have been a wrap. We'd have been sitting in county right now.
You're right.
Hey, I had some bad run-ins with cops. Man, I had one time I was driving, and the cops pulled us over, and he had the gun pointed at us. And they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, the wrong guy." I said, "Man, what if he thought we was them guys? He would have lit the whole car up." So they go hard on us, man. And like my boy say, I agree. We Americans. We're not Black Americans at this point. We're Americans now. Black Americans, 200 years ago, we born here. This our country now. You know, we got kids here. We was born here. Our parents was here. Our grandparents was born here. So they got to stop treating us like we just some off-brand guys who just got here from a third-world country like a Afghan or, you know what I'm saying? We put in the work. We helped build this country, you know, and they just got to start treating us the right way.
Hey, but SLimKat, did I miss the Florida State segment yet?
Nah, my boy Hollywood having some technical.
Okay.
Florida State in bad condition right now, man. They ain't paid White Mike all that money, man, and he laying the egg, boy. Hey, I love Florida State. I think we lose tomorrow too. Yeah, but I don't know what Hollywood doing, man. But what's your thoughts on this Shannon Sharp situation, man? Was it a gimmick or was it an accident?
Nah, that shit was on purpose.
It was on Absolutely. Purpose, that was on purpose. Because now he promoting the pill.
This the reason I was about to say. I mean, he's endorsing, he's endorsing, pills and stuff like that. So my thing is like that's a perfect segue.
It is.
And sell more. So I mean, come on, like at the end of the day, we didn't all had our situations where we got our phones and tried to post shit and stuff like that. At the end of the day, I think we've all done either Facebook or IG Live. There's too many buttons that you got to push to be on live.
Yep,
that's true.
Don't sit up here and act like, oh, it accidentally went on live. No, it didn't accidentally. You know exactly what you was doing.
Right.
And it's okay. It's okay. I like the spin so you don't lose all your jobs. But at the end of the day, you do what you did.
Yeah, but I think at this point, he went viral off that.
Yeah, I know.
Because a lot of people he had the allegations. When he came out with that green uniform on. Yeah, boy. Thought we was in the Matrix, huh? But no, but you know what I'm mad about? They letting Shannon get away with that. Last night he did nightcap. He had Snoop on there. Casanat, all these guys came on there to speak about that viral moment he had. That's how I know it was a plot. But I don't know if I'm jumping ahead, Hollywood. I'm sorry if I am. I'm just trying to fill it up, man.
Brother, I'm just trying to get tied back into technology. We got a bad storm going on out here, so I guess it must be affecting my technology. So
It sounds like it's about 5 of you.
I'm trying to use technology.
You got everything echoing.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Y'all pray for me. Y'all pray for me. It ain't looking good over here. It's looking real janky over here. I'm glad that y'all been able to keep on going without me. Real janky over here. I'm glad that y'all been able to keep on going without me. Real janky over here. I'm glad that y'all been able to
We
keep
got it,
on
Kobe.
going.
We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it.
Your
Like
feedback
we in a
going
cave.
crazy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But that was
Y'all hear me, bro?
Yeah, you better now.
Man, I'm trying to get y'all over my phone because I don't know what's going on.
never mind. We thought it was better.
Can't hear you, brother.
You're just gonna have to type it in the chat.
Hollywood. You can't hear.
No.
Can you hear me, bro?
Now we can. There you go. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all now. I got to use the phone, brother. I don't know what's going on, man.
It'll work. It'll work.
That's all right.
It's kind of going to take away from the points that I was making. But Coach Paul.
The migrant got the best internet.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. What? It messed up again.
It's still some feedback.
Yeah. Sound like somebody hitting the golf can.
Coach Paul, I promise it ain't always like this, brother. I'm trying to keep going because I don't want to get on. It's quick, but it ain't
all right,
bro.
It's all good. So we done already talked about Tyreek.
Yeah, we just talked about Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
What you say? You talking about Shannon Sharp?
Yeah, we were just talking about. We covered the Tyreek.
I think if y'all gonna ask me, I don't think that Shannon Sharp did that on accident. I think they started thinking everybody called him zesty, so I think that was something to try to debunk people thinking he was gay.
Right.
Whether he gay or not, that's on him. But don't try to fake it, because at this point now, I do kind of think that's kind of in the at least on the menu. He's got kids, but I've seen guys that's done that still be in that spectrum. I've seen women that can do that and still be in that spectrum. That's always look at your heterosexual now. I think that was strategic in order to try to debunk thinking that gay. That's my
Yeah, we was talking about after all that stuff went on, the next day he promoted a sex pill, the Roe pill.
Right.
He been on the campaign run for that sex pill he got.
Well, he was promoting sex pill during the Marlon Wayans when he had Marlon Wayans.
Oh.
Yeah. So
But
he was promoting
to another level now. But this taking it to another level.
Exactly. Exactly. So he knew it's hey shit, it's smart to me.
It's working. It worked.
I'm trying to figure out who Mattel is. Who Mattel is?
Hey, Coach. Got a question for you. So how important is it when you're dealing with mental versus physical side of personal training? when you're dealing with your clients, how much time do you have to devote to their mental, the physical, exercises that you demonstrate you want them to.
All right, I think I caught majority of your question. You asking like how much of the mental aspect do I need to take care of for the physical, or a little bit cater to both?
Correct.
All right. So basically, long story short, when somebody comes in, I give them an assessment, right? Now, during the assessment, I'm already to like their personality and how they're what they want, what they're going, because that lets you know already either A, how serious they are, not physically but mentally. Like, because we all know when it comes down to sports, fitness, or anything like that, you have to mentally tell yourself what I really want. Because the physical part is going to be hard regardless. It's going to be worth it. If you're dedicated, you're going to get the results. But shit, it's going to be worth it, right? So the thing is that I make sure that I tap to sure that they're as comfortable mentally as possible, knowing that I'm going to push them out of their comfort. So that I need them to honestly, I need them to be comfortable with me personally. I need them to know me. I need them to know what my background is. So hey, I put myself through the same shit that I'm about to put you through. So guess what? If you really want, let's do it. If you don't, then you need to look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, how much do you really want to do this? Because I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Okay? I'm going to push you at the level that I feel like you need to put. Now, of course, everybody is at different fitness. So I'm not saying that if it's your first time in the gym, I'm about to push you like an all-star athlete. But at the same time, I know what every individual needs to push past that threshold. So while I'm doing that, I'm also getting to know you as well. And I know you outside of the gym, meaning like what how kids you get, what's going on with you, what's going on with your life. What people want to get all their information, but what are going through in life helps me understand how I can push them to understand like this. First of all, it's going to take away a lot of stress. It's a stress relief. Who doesn't want to sweat and roll around and have that weight and then be able to get what they play?
Can't hear you, brother.
Unmute your mic, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to over here, everything out.
Huh?
Y'all hear me?
What you saying?
I can't hear, man.
Well, it sounds like you doing Morse code over there. What that?
Hey, Deke, mute your mic, man. You doing all that tapping. Hey, Deke,
the Deacon tapping?
That
Weezo mute.
Yeah. I think I'm mute. Yeah, they got.
There you go. Now you mute.
I'm mute.
Okay, so that wasn't even.
Yeah.
That's why I said that Deco.
Nah, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
That wasn't me. I'm mute and all.
You mute.
Yeah, I'm mute. Nah, he got mute.
That was Hollywood.
What about now? Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, a little bit.
We hear you.
I'm trying to work between two devices now. I'm being innovative.
Yes, sir.
But But yeah, coach. So you're telling me that most of what you deal with in personal training, are you dealing with student athletes? Are you dealing with adults? Or is it a good combination of both? Because I know you're the operations manager at D1 out there in Orlando.
Right. So I'm dealing with both. I mean, of course, I would say maybe like 70-30. So 70%, young athletes from middle school, high school, collegiate to professional. And then the rest is adults. So I got a good mixture of individuals that I deal. Little pause there.
Yeah. Okay. So you in Orlando doing the thing. Okay, that makes sense. That's dope.
Yeah. So I'm in Orlando. So yeah, I work for a place called D1. I'm an operations manager there, but I also have my own brand, the Symmetry Performance and Recovery. Um, and so of course I do overall fitness and boot camp training for adults,
Okay.
but I do like all the youth sports performance stuff
Yeah.
for kids, and I'm a physical therapist, so I do like the recovery stuff, cryotherapy, compression therapy, all that stuff. And then I work for a few organizations, NFL Flag, Junior NBA, MLS.
What? Okay.
So yeah, so I mean, I'm doing some things now here in the Central Florida area. I mean, I will say that this is the first year that I've stepped back and really pat myself on the back. I'm so humble with the shit that I do, that I really I'm not that type of trainer that like just shine and gloat and carry myself a certain way. Like I just love what the hell I do, and I think that that's what's helped me. Like my parents raised me like that. My parents raised me on, at the end of the day, let your work show. You ain't gotta be running around telling people what you. No, just show it, and people will see. People see how passionate you are.
So with a task like this, how do you balance? Cause it seems like you very busy guy. So how you balance time with your spouse or family? What's some of the cons of doing so much was productive?
I mean, it does come with certain obstacles. I will say that so first, because I only have a daughter, she's 11, so I balance that out with her activities. So she does dance, and she wants to get into track and field. So of course that helps because I train her. So that we in that time. But then I make sure that at least 1 or 2 days out the week I'm done by a certain time, so that I can be there with her.
That makes sense.
As far as significant other, me and my ex, we got divorced at the beginning of the year, and it is what it is. I mean, it's other shit or whatever, but I will say that being an entrepreneur, you basically need to make sure that whoever you're with understands an entrepreneur.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough for women, though.
It is. Right? There's going to be nights where I'm busy as hell. There's going to be days where I got a lot of shit to do. But guess what? If I still show you time, then understand I'm doing this for all of us, not just for me. But, again, if you're not with somebody on that same grind level,
it ain't going to work.
It's definitely going to be some complications.
For sure.
Yeah, so
because like I said, a lot of women like what come with it, but they still want the time. You can't get both sometimes when you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
there'll be days you're gonna be out of town, Jacksonville for a couple of days, and a lot of people can't handle that.
No, I mean it's just like being an athlete, a professional athlete.
Yeah. And then you got to deal with other women because you're dealing with their kids too, so that could bring the jealous factor in it. Yeah, it's a lot of things go with that, but that's good though, man. That's a good career, man. That's dope.
Appreciate it.
One thing I know, sports and nursing never going out of business. You got a job for the rest of your days.
Yep. So I ain't gonna lie. Even when COVID happened, I was still sitting pretty now.
That's what's up.
No, don't get settled in. Sorry, no room. I hear the cue. Hop on the track, I'm gonna settle this. Know that I got it. Psych hit the God like I'm Batman and Robin. I stay in.
My young little Jim.
Expanding my goals, I'm expanding my knowledge. I follow my God and I follow my calling. I know it's my destiny. How you gon' hate, but you say that you next to me. Sound like a fake.
Reincarnated, I'm a stargazer. Life goes on, honey, to her, my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. High key, keep a horn on me. That could my seat. High peak, ownership, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get off, I get off in my feet. By me. By me. By me. The blueprint is by me. Reincarnated, I'm a stargazer. Life goes on, honey, to her, my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. High key, keep a horn on me. That could my.
Hey, Coach. So, tell me some things that are overlooked by a lot of people that you run into doing personal training, stuff that they just think that it takes a trainer in order for them to be able to understand something that is next level for them in their personal training, desires.
I didn't catch the whole question. You said something about what do people overlook as far as what?
Yeah, what is a common thing that most of your clients overlook? Something simple that you usually have to tell them in order for them to better apply the aspects of the personal training regimen that you're teaching them.
I got you. Well, two main things. First of all, breathing. Like, I mean, when I sit up here and say, like, I really have to break down just breathe, like, because people want to hold their breath when they're doing exercises and stuff like that, like just breathing. And to be honest with you, people take breathing for granted, because like you have to realize the more oxygen you can get in your body, the more your brain is being active. So so many other things are just functioning. I mean, thinking, understanding, like all these things. And then also just overall simple joint movement. Like, think about this. I want y'all to pay attention to the next time that you have to sit down, and pay attention to how you sit down. Like a lot of people either they just plop the hell down, so they ain't even thinking about what the hell they body doing when they sit down. Or think about when you stand up. I know most people, what we do, either use momentum or we bending our whole back to get up, damn near about to fall, and stuff like that. And it's certain small mechanics that we do every day that we don't think about until something hurts. Your back hurt, your knee hurt, your hip hurt, and all of a sudden now, when you're trying to sit down on the toilet, or when you're getting out the car or anything like that, now all of a sudden you want to pay attention to it because your joints hurt. But for so many years, you've been doing shit the wrong way for a simple movement that you have to do every day. So now I have to break down just the small, simple mechanics before we even get to, how fine you want to look because you got a cruise coming up and all this other stuff. Like, I'm the type of trainer, like, I don't want you to be hurt, because once you hurt, you ain't coming back. I mean, how many times you went to a gym, got hurt, and then you stopped going for a while?
Yeah, if I get hurt while I'm doing my own little thing, I'm still coming back. I'll probably take 2 or 3 days longer. So,
exactly. And that's not gonna help you. Guess what? Those 2 or 3 days, what you gonna do? You ain't gonna stretch. You ain't gonna sit up here and do nothing. You just gonna sit there until the pain go away.
Well,
now your body all.
One thing that I salute about you, brother, the reason why you got on my radar is because I consistently documented what you're doing. Like I don't even want, because we're in a media era to where you can live through somebody else's timeline. Like, as you know, we never met.
Yeah,
watch it somehow or another because of you being connected through family. We both rap.
Yup. Wow. Let's go.
So I saw, because of mutual friends, we became friends on Facebook, and I see that you always are documenting things that shows your progression, whether it's sessions with your clients, whether it's something that you deem relevant about what you're doing with personal training. What's great about that is that I'm actually somebody who's been able to only see you from that perspective. And I've seen you to where I think even when you made the move to Orlando, like, hey man, I just got this promotion, and now and then you made your way over to Orlando. However anybody has received you from my perspective, they see you as somebody who is consistent, who is changing lives, who is consistent, and who is passionate about personal training. So I salute you for that, brother, because every time I'm watching something, whether it's something you show with, you're doing stuff with your daughter, or whether you're doing stuff with clients, you make it somebody who just turned 44 last week, still trying to bring my A game out. I can't talk about SLimKat over there because his active lifestyle is couch potatoes. That's why he watching them over there on the couch.
I'm listening, man. I'm listening, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
But that's I tell anybody at the end of the day, you know what? At the end of the day, just start doing something. That's it. I mean, and then that's what it boils down to. I get so many clients that are like, "Oh my, I wanted to come to you so long ago, but like you be showing all this intense stuff." At the end of the day, you got to realize you just got to start somewhere. And as soon as you start how you feel like, if you got to start with just doing some walking around a trail, if you got to start with just doing this, doing that, whatever, just start. And then it's like you said, it's the consistency. Eventually you're going to find some type of joy or necessity behind your health. And I mean, to be honest with you, like that's another, we all see the last few weeks what's been going on. Like people just been dying off. And it's crazy how how fast things happen with our health when we're not paying attention to it. And so I think going back to the whole mental aspect, I help people understand like this is your body, this is your health. So if you care about your life and stuff like that, hey, do what you need to do. That's it.
That's the reason why I asked you the question about how much does the mental part? Because I mean, I just know it for myself. I'm an avid runner, so I run a lot. And like running anything over half hour, brother, it takes some mental to be able to just log out of it. And because I'm running for, I try to do about an hour in cardio. So I can't. I don't. And so I check out while I'm doing it. What you laughing about, bro?
Oh, you say you ran an hour.
I run an hour, bro.
On a video game.
Brother,
I'm just saying, go ahead, Hollywood. Let's go.
You want me to show you my watch?
No, I believe you, man. You ain't good straight to be 50, man.
I got a fresh 5 hours I did today. What
there you go.
There ain't no cap in that, brother.
Nah, bro. Hey, you in good. Hey, you in great shape to be 50.
Got the receipts on him.
He in great shape to be 50. I give him that.
I'm posing like my brother Paul. Nigga, I see it. He's shooting them guns on you, Negroes.
I'm gonna catch y'all. Give me 6 months. I'll catch y'all, boys. Give me 6 months.
Yeah, stop hating, bro. That's really
once I put the alcohol down, I'll be in good shape.
But yeah, like so also, what's your ultimate goal when you're dealing with student athletes as your clients? Is it more dealing with them on the mental aspect, knowing that they might do something that transcends beyond their sports desires, or is it something that's just always geared towards just their they're trying to help them in the sports aspect?
No, one thing, and I can truly say, and people have told me all the time that I need to cater to kids more than adults. I care about the kids' life. Like, I understand being a former athlete that, yes, you would love for sports to take you to the stars, right? But that doesn't happen for everybody. And so at the end of the day, it's like, what yes, we hear it. What can you fall back on? But I tell my athletes, what can you fall forward to? Don't sit up here and trust sports and then fall back. No, 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 no. Have something already set for you while you're getting better in your sport. So go to class, learn something, understand your craft, understand the things that you can do to elevate yourself outside of sports. You're way smarter than what you think. So why, if you can put all this dedication into your sport, you can put that same damn dedication into your schooling. And it is what it is. And then I tell them, find something that interests you. You don't have to just go to school and just be there for business and you don't care about business. If you care about art, okay, go to art school. If you want to be a mechanic, okay, go to engineering school, go to this, go to that. Like, you don't, nobody's saying that you have to go this route, but what else are you interested in outside of sports? What else do you care about? How do you think? Because and I always steer it back to sports when I'm talking to them in the mental aspect, because they'll come to me by, oh, coach, I want to get faster, I want to get stronger. Okay, but also let's get smarter too. So now let's think of this. Blah 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 blah. There's so many times that I have kicked athletes out of training because they got a bad grade. I'm so serious about that. I don't play that shit. Like, if you come to my training,
Coach, I need you to do me a big favor, because we want to keep things clean for everybody.
Oh, my bad.
We try not to speak French.
Okay, my bad. So yeah, so basically when somebody comes to my training and I know they had a test or whatever, stuff like that, I ask them, all right, well, what'd you get? Now, first of all, the parents love me, so I already know what the truth is. So they can come and lie to me all they want to. The parents done already told me. So I already know if you failed or whatever. So I just want to see if you have enough accountability.
Yeah, looking at their integrity. You looking
you got to build that.
Yeah.
So there's times that I've told athletes, like, we're not training today, and they mad because of course they love to train. Like, no, we're not training today. You know why? Because you got an F in your math class. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you do understand this. Yeah. This is a luxury
of them winning in life, not so much them winning in personal training and whatever endeavor that's at the moment. You're investing in winning in life, which I figured that, but I just had to ask the question because I want people to hear you say that. And so yeah, man. I like I say, brother. I don't know how we came to be connected on Facebook, but I've been able to see you in the amount of time that I've had one of my sons, because I've had my youngest son is about 8 months old. So I want to say the amount of time that it took for my son to where he's at now, I've been able to watch you progress enough to where I've seen seasons in your life. And, I salute you, my brother, because this platform, I want to use it to be able to speak on representations, especially of brown-skinned men.
Yeah.
To be able to see all kind of lanes that we can be able to move into. It ain't because I just turned 44. So last Sunday I just turned 44. and adapting into what it takes to be able to stay relevant, to survive in this in this new season of life, post COVID and all of that. You have to have some level of entrepreneur in your mindset, because otherwise you're gonna be a dinosaur. You're not going to be able to stay relevant. You're not going to be able to thrive. So that is being a master of something, and in my view, which all that matters right now, because so you getting your flowers from me. That what matters in my view is that I can see a lot of ways how you're relevant. You're relevant with your entrepreneur mentality. You got Symmetry. You got your Symmetry LLC where you're able to cultivate all the same things you're doing, whether you're working for a third party or not, and you're able to breathe that in just your own brand. You understand branding. You understand marketing. You understand a process, because working for yourself never happens overnight. So that's a stage. And so I'm pretty sure that your Symmetry LLC has been something you've been cultivating along the lines. And there's probably still some things you're still trying to tighten up.
Yeah.
That's the same thing for me. You know, I'm trying to make sure that when I do talk to other entrepreneurs, that my stuff is tight. So like right now, at any other time, at least my internet would work right, but
all good.
My internet ain't even working right tonight, brother. So I ain't looking good, but you know, I'm trying to still work through it, because as an entrepreneur, you wear it all. You wear it all on your chest. Even when things don't go right, you still have to look.
You still got to figure it out.
You got to figure it out, and you also have to display a level of confidence, like just ship started shaking a little bit.
Right.
Take you, even though you really want things to be better than what it is. It's like that's the biggest part to me as being an entrepreneur. You have to have that level of like foresight to see that you see beyond this, in order for the people that's actually invested into it with you in real time, they need to see that. Because the moment that you show defeat, moment that you show disappointment, the moment that you show dismay, that you don't know where you're going, even though it still happens, but if the moment you show it, when you're trying to do things like this, going live and just showing you know, being transparent of who you are while you're progressing, sometimes that's not a good idea. So, but I want to tap in. I see a lot of people still in the chat.
Yeah.
Frank Nick, where you at, bro? Frank Nick, matter of fact, we're gonna go to Forever. Forever, where you at, brother?
What's up, Red? I'm here.
What you thought about Tyreek Hill?
Hey, man, if it was me, you already know where I'm going. Money changed lives. Hey, it couldn't have been me behind that right there. I already know where I was going. I wouldn't even play it like that. He rolled up the window on these people.
Yeah, well, that's because he had a lawyer.
Man, that sounds good. Hey, like I said, it sounds good when you don't have money for a while. Those things you do. When you like me and you ain't rolling up no window, man. You know what's gonna happen when you roll up that window. It's gonna be something come through that glass.
I ain't gonna front. You know, I just saw something on Instagram, and I'm always seeing something on Instagram now. A little Instagram short. It was a white guy, older white guy. He was going through a sobriety checkpoint, and the video was strictly made for you to understand what your rights are. And I'm being, and I'll just stop right there before I even say what happens with him. Knowing our rights. Knowing our rights is key. Yeah. Because I know I've messed up, because I ain't a straight line. I'm It's sometimes I'm trying to move around it, trying to make it work.
Yeah.
And so I don't totally live the square life. That's just the truth.
Yeah.
So to do that and to run into a situation like this, you better know your rights because you can't. Because the only thing I can say for Tyreek on the negative is that I don't think that he did enough to where it should have warranted that. Charles Barkley tapped in and said, which don't surprise me because Charles Barkley, anybody who knows him to me, he just says what satisfies people, not so much about, what's really something
the
better,
truth,
culture forward. So, so if I'm going to tell him a word of encouragement, the only thing that I would have said was that I would have rolled the window all the way down, especially if you ain't on no thug stuff, if you ain't smoking weed, if you ain't doing nothing stupid, just make them feel everything you need to be able to convey to them, because that's what you try to do anyway.
Exactly.
You trying to convince them that you are safe, space inside this car. So I would have rolled down the window, but that's the only difference between what he did and what I would have done. Because the moment beyond that, and nothing against my Spanish brothers and sisters, but the only responding officers I saw was Spanish, which kind of hurts me to think that are you that out of touch with the football culture because you're policing the Miami Dolphin Stadium. That's just like you arresting the
but listen to the language he was using though. Listen to the language he was using, Red. It wasn't English. He was almost ready to speak Spanish. You know he ain't no Tyreek Hill.
I heard it, yeah.
He ain't no Tyreek Hill, man. Listen, you got to understand. See, me coming from like these urban areas, I'm from the city of Miami, and where it was at, that's Miami Gardens. And certain areas we know it's just like how you said, a sobriety point. Like when we get out there, we ain't smoking, we ain't drinking, it's a seatbelt on, you doing the speed limit. Cause these people will kill you out there. And the sadness about it is they don't care. The people don't care. What make you think that they care? You see how they handled you?
They didn't care about that whatsoever. You could tell there was no reverence. I mean, how in the world could you not? I'm pretty sure you got Tyreek Hill, one of your breadwinners for the whole franchise. I'm pretty sure there's some signage around the stadium that shows his face.
Yeah.
Where you had to see this guy. Ain't no way.
Like I said, a lot of these
look like.
You got to understand though, Red. See, a lot of these people though, like I said, a lot of these Hispanic people, they don't pay attention to none of that. Now, if you'd have had on his jersey, that probably been something different. But you got to understand, when you riding past the billboard and you see the Miami Dolphins, he got on whatever jersey he got on with the helmet. So for you, anybody, and then there's another thing. It's a lot of people out here going off identity theft. You got so much stuff going out here in the real world. Anybody could say they Tyreek Hill in $100,000 car. How you really want me to treat you if you're not even carrying yourself at a higher standard? You Tyreek Hill, hey man, I'm dropping the windows. Ain't nothing in here. What's up? I got a game to get to, man. It's all about the way you carry yourself. Listen, I ain't with the cop or nothing, but I feel like the way you handle yourself in certain situations, it go a long way. When you start giving, I don't care if he would have came off wrong. When you start being respectful, no matter what, it makes them feel bad at the end of the day. See, they probably would have dismissed that cop on the spot if he was just being, know what I'm saying, respectful. He did the whole, I'm finna roll the windows up. Then when they snatched him out the car, he's still talking. Man, I ain't got nothing else to say. Do what you got to do. This your job. I'm going to do my job. You doing your job right now, regardless of how you do your job. I can't tell you how to do your job. So, all I'm doing is trying to go do my job.
Because what I heard him say, and I haven't heard it 20 times to really say verbatim of what he said, but what I saw to me sounded compliant. The only thing that I think was the difference between being compliant and not was just the level of how far he rolled down. But like I said, Red, it's a lot of, and I'm gonna tell you something. It's a lot of police getting shot at out here. It's a lot of police out here still getting killed out here. Regardless of the fact of the matter that a lot of black people has been killed to police brutality. It's a lot of things these police go through out here, man. From people shooting at them, doing all these things. So ain't no telling just because you saying you Tyreek Hill, you rolling up a window that got tents on it. I don't know what you reaching for. So if he would have reached, or if he would have did something, because you on the phone talking about you calling somebody, like I said, it's ways you handle stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you talking about you calling somebody, like, man, come on, man. Like it's too much reaching going on, and that's why I always say it's always good to have some money, baby. Because when you ain't got no money,
you ain't lying about that.
When you ain't got no money, you doing all that reaching like that, brother. Brother, you might well got. You better make sure you got another 911 on the way, because you're going to need them. He's going to put some lead in you. All that reaching and you calling somebody, man, they don't care about that, man. It's just the fact of the matter is you talking about you Tyreek Hill, you sound very important. You driving a very, very, they probably ain't never even seen this car in their life. You driving, I don't even know what car that was, man. You riding around in this car that's probably one of a kind over here in Miami Gardens.
Well, Frank Nitty already touched on that subject, Hollywood.
He was speeding. He was speeding too. That's what a lot of people ain't gonna say that. You speeding for what? In the stadium right here.
Hollywood, we ready for that K-Dot. We ready for the king of the rap game, K-Dot.
If you're scared, go to church.
Yeah, we already discussed that.
Hold on. We gonna get into the hot seat real quick, and then we go.
Yeah, let's go. Weezo.
You're the hot seat with Deacon Weezo on the Hollywood Rich Show. You're tuned in to the one and only, the Strategized Network, TSN. With Deacon Weezo, the Hollywood Rich Show.
Microphone check, yes sir. Let me get out that light.
You're in the hot seat with Deacon Weezo on the Hollywood Rich Show.
Hey, Hollywood Rich, you gonna bring the Deacon on in this hot seat? Microphone check 1, 2. Hollywood, you bringing the Deacon in, or I just need to go on and get on in? You tell me.
It's all you, brother. Let's get it.
1, 2. I came Hollywood Rich. I done stepped on a reefer plant. Going in here with this hot seat, and y'all, the hot seat for the night is all us got to step up. You got to say you voting for Trump with your chest out. It's too many of you overweight, Twinkie loving men out here scared to tell your mama who you gonna vote for. Boy, you're 68 years old. When is it up, y'all? It's a lot of black men right now, man, who grocery store soft. Get out your comfort zone and let everybody know that you finna vote for Trump. You too old to be hiding your vote. You hide your vote like you hide your porn. You Negro be sitting in the attic with that vote, with that Make America MAGA hat on, right in that attic where all the termites and the bed bugs at. Get and let your pastor. Your pastor don't even like. He looking at you instead of your wife. Boy, these are different type of time now. We need to get out here, y'all, and let everybody know that we love Trump. I need all you men that wear your, I need you to say it loud with your chest out. If you unorthodox, if you got athlete's feet, if you gas and burp, if you leave stain marks on that white sheet on that bed when you lay your ass down, you need to say, I'm voting for Trump. Us men got to be men again. Let's make being men great again. If you don't wear no drawers, if you just proud to just be a man, if you braid your choco meat chest out, You got to be a proud man, y'all. Because like I said now, a lot of you men, y'all sweet and sour. You dudes, y'all jacuzzi Negroes. You sitting around here, you sweet. You so sweet, you got diabetes. You need to go on and take your insulin. Drink you some water. Your feet swole. It's time for you to get out your mind. Because right now, it's a war going on. It's called common damn sense. And right now, that's the only good thing for you. You're going to have money in your pocket. Your gas.
Oh my God.
Oh man, right now gas $8.98. Right now, you go to the grocery store, food, land. You gonna buy chicken breast for $2,000. You can't shop till you get your income tax. Right now, you going to the grocery store and standing out the door like you at Disney World. It's some families can go and eat and some can't. So why you men out there with your poor ass play around? You want to sit and hide your vote like you hide your phone. A lot of you hide that, but some of you men tipping the other need to vote for old Kamala Harris. But boy, the Deacon coming to tell you, I want you to say it loud. Put your chest out. Regurgitate. Burp, fart. Dig in your nose. It's time for us to make it better again. Because right now, y'all, we live in that time now where you got to act like your damn mama. And when I mean act like your mama, you really got to act like her. You can't look in the elevator. You cannot be a man. Yes, sir. You can't do a damn. You better not wear that cologne now. You need to wear body sprays and perfume and Chanel. But see, the Deacon come to tell you, you can wear your good smelling cologne. You can wear that good stuff that smells good.
Oh my God.
You need to stand in the paint. I'm telling you, because right now, the devil winning because you're not letting the devil win. And start being a leader. We need to tighten up.
Oh my God.
We get because we sit here and let everybody lead us. And they lead to hell. So the deep challenge out there to all you men, not just black, who listening to the Deacon. If you tired of being sick and tired, if you tired of getting your checkup, if you sick, well, you can't call the shots in your habitat house. Right now, I want you to blame the Deacon and let your wife come.
Oh my God!
I challenge anybody if you want to challenge the Deacon with manhood. Let's go toe to toe with these votes. Cause boy, look at here. I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm sick of lying. Boy, when the Deacon lied to y'all came to a comedy. Boy, when he told y'all your breath smelled good, when you know it smelled like oxtail. Y'all sat right there and hold me with that stink breath. But boy, the Deacon got gum for you. He got deodorant. He gonna give you a haircut. Your ass gonna be because it's time to stop playing. And we in the Hollywood Bridge. Deacon Weezo. You see it's hot in here. Look at how the Deacon's sweating. I done stepped all on Hollywood. Boy, look, I'm a still I like this Deacon here.
Oh my God!
But Hollywood, I let my brother know that Deacon and the Deacon running back to Braden from Alabama, goddamn it. Boy, look at here. I sure don't want to go in one of these goddamn ghost towns. You know, they got
my God!
By 8 o'clock at night, Negro. Yes, sir. See, you black folks, until you can go in a sundown town. I don't want to hear a damn thing about you free. You got to pay your car insurance. You ain't that free.
Oh,
you
my God.
Light bill paid. Your ass just already obligated to do what you need to do. But freedom comes when you start being a man. So to all you men out there, you Democrats,
oh, my God.
And I said it. Let your boss know, goddamn it. And the Deacon out.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Out to the Deacon.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Deacon Weezo. You got to see. You got to see, brother.
Yep. Oh, brother, hey, man. We got to keep it going, y'all.
Yes, sir.
And we got to keep it going, man. Let's
another
keep
good
going
hot seat with Deacon Weezo.
Tuned in to the one and only.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Kamala, baby.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Weezo Kamala.
I do want to, Hollywood, let everybody know about that debate, though. The Deacon need a debate.
Now, what?
Yes, sir. Anybody who want to challenge, man,
Let's go.
I ain't gonna debate you, but I say Kamala Harris.
Hey, boy, didn't she cheat good? Well, never mind. I'm gonna
She
leave
did
that.
a great job, and she gonna be your president. Deal with it, brother.
Right. Oh, just saying.
Trump fake he got shot. He didn't even get shot.
Deacon Weezo, I was with you. I was with you until the most recent debate. I'm sorry, brother. You know I was honest with you. Like Trump's performance. Not that it surprised me. It didn't surprise me. It didn't surprise me because he's not good at debating. He's not a debater. He needs to have people that's going to keep him stick to the script. But he's not going to do that because he's entitled. He's entitled to the same level of how the way he deals with international affairs. He wears everything on his chest, just like a man that doesn't really realize that with great power comes great responsibility. You're not gonna punch everybody who disagree with you. If you listen to Trump, if he was able to do that, I think anybody who would disagree with him, that's gonna be his response. It's childish.
Yep. 100%.
Man.
Weezo know that. Weezo know
can I say? Yeah, see, the thing with it is I have those moments too, like before I do comedy shows, when you really want to test somebody up real good, but you get overwhelmed. Yes, sir. So a lot of the times, that was a bad night. He was angry and everything, but the deacon and ride or die. So, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing though, don't get caught up into a good night now, because we still gotta stay focused on policy and what needs to be did for us. And our children deserve better.
But let me ask you a question, Weezo. Let me ask you a question, Weezo.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Brother,
can you give me 3 policies what this guy plan on doing? He ain't talking about
before you say that, that was not a bad night. If you say that was a bad night, brother, then I can't see that you've been keeping up with.
No.
This is how he responds to every public response when it comes to the media. Yes.
He attack. All he do is attack. That's it.
He never answers questions. He diverts away from it. He's not concerned about answering questions because he doesn't feel compelled that he's required to do that. He's okay with just showing up. Just like the CIA director, just like the FBI director, when they were questioned about why was he in the vicinity of getting shot at, they answered the questions just like him. That's why it just like if anybody can see the pictures of Trump, I'm not really trying to go all out on him, but I'm just adding it all together. Why is that man's ear still intact? Do I need to show his ear? The man is 90 years old. Ain't no way in hell that his ear has grown back 100% in however long that it took. How long ago did he get shot? It was less than a year.
Well, they money long.
And I got Coach Paul over there that I'm pretty sure that knows how long it takes to rehab something in personal training. Personal training make that ear grow back.
Hollywood, can I throw the 3 policies just real quick? Just ain't gonna take long.
Let give him 3 policies.
I know Hollywood. Okay. He announced the policy. What he wants when you make overtime. When you make your overtime, like how I work all these jobs, now he won't tax your overtime. Do you know how that'll help us now? So Hollywood, all them hours you work on that truck, bro, you get to bring home all your damn check. He also too got the platinum program for our community, where those black jobs that these migrants are taking, we can start getting them. See, it's hard for us now.
Preach.
You have a lot of Latino women, even though I love laying and hollering at them. You have a lot of those women that are biased in these work companies, in these temp jobs. They will not give us or white men those jobs. They will give it to their own people. This is why, so what Trump's going to do, he's going to make sure he's auditing the government. All this money we paid for Ukraine, all these wars, we finna get our tax money back, y'all.
Preach.
So, yeah, and Yeah, these are things that we need and our children need. Also, our children, he gonna get that LGBT where these men ain't gonna be playing sports with these ladies and our daughters. Like what kind, bro? You got men going into the women restroom, our babies in there.
Yeah, that's
behind
crazy.
this sick Democrat party. Like y'all,
Yeah, brother. But I'm not opposed to any of that. But
Let me at him.
can we take a dictator in today's America is what the real question is. Because I get everything you're saying, and my line is divided between a lot of the nuances of what you're talking about. Because on the Democrat side, I think that it's too strong of a gay initiative, and somebody can be mad for me saying that, but that's my truth. The only thing the reservations I have against Democrats is that everything is gay. And when I look at the example of what a state that exercises the liberty of being gay is when I see in California. California, the school system now has adopted the idea that if your child is in public school, subject to if they go to the guidance counselor and they decide, today my name is Johnny, and when I go home tonight, my name is Gina. Parents are not involved in that process. True enough, they've already made sure they're aware of it with the government side of it. But to me, that's a model. That's a model of what is coming next. Because if that's the case,
and not to cut.
No, y'all
that's
wrong.
a democratic state. That's a democratic state.
Now the white lady that's in
what
here
you got,
right
SLimKat?
What? Hello, ma'am. How you?
Hold on, Weezo. Hold on, Weezo. What you got, SLimKat? What you got, brother?
Listen,
Where are we wrong at?
Because California gonna do what California gonna do no matter who the president. So y'all can't use that's a bad example. California been pushing that
They do regardless
the rainbow colors. Regardless of who the president is, they gonna do what they gonna do. California their own country at this point. Trust me. but this is what I got to say to y'all.
But regardless of what they've been pushing, we are in a democracy. So no matter what nobody's feeling, even if we give things to the states, if Florida decides something different in Georgia decides something different in California, we still should leave it up to the states. Is what I was going. Is the direction I was going with that.
Okay, yeah,
the states needed to determine, and if California decided that as a state, then that's okay. But see, me living in Alabama. Alabama next year is going to start providing $8,000 for every student to either provide it for public school or either you're going to be able to pocket that. That to me is giving me options. There's no options over in California circumvent to say that if you put your kid in private school in public schooling, now you have to deal with that whether you agree with it or not. They're just letting if you put your kid in public school, this is.
But you gotta understand, California,
I don't agree.
Majority of the folks are rainbow colors, and they like that over there, man. I'm telling you, California, a bunch of freaks and rainbow colors. I've been out there. I know how it goes.
You say they like that though, bro.
They like that. This is facts. Alabama ain't gonna go.
But another
thing, not gonna do what California do, because Alabama still KKK.
They're going in the school system.
They still like in the 60s in Alabama.
See,
some of these places are moving forward in advancements and accepting that stuff. That's how it is.
Georgia too.
They trying to give California to Mexico.
No,
They're trying to give California to Mexico.
They ain't gonna do that.
Well, see, it's so many migrants there, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. We all should be on the program of getting our money because look at what our children going through. They dying. We need programs in our community. We need them houses. We need all the stuff that the stuff that they are getting. We need.
Preach.
But Hollywood, I mean, but Deacon Weezo, the Santos ain't gonna do that for the state of Florida.
Right.
You worry about Trump, you gotta worry about the Santos.
I was just to add on to that. This that we're running.
I'm listening.
We're concentrating much on who's becoming the president. Like, do we know who the governor is of our states? Do we know who the mayor is? Do we know who the judges are? Do we know
facts?
Do we know who the education director of our city, and all this other stuff? See, a lot of things. I think in the last few terms, I've paid attention to that more than who in the hell is about to be the president. Because the thing is, we can argue all day as far as president wise, but guess what? If there's a whole bunch of people in the seats that are against the president, everything's going to be a no.
Fact.
No matter what.
No matter what.
City, in your state, or anything like that. So my thing is that if we're so adamant about what's going on in our respective states, because I mean everybody's in a different state, so we all got something kind of different happening in every state, then you need to make sure that you're voting for everyone that's on that ticket, not just the damn.
Not just the president.
Guess what? When Obama was president, there was a whole bunch of shit that didn't happen, but it wasn't Obama's fault. It's because a lot of shit got said no from the seat.
Coach, I need you to help me out, brother. Keep it PG for me, brother.
Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry.
You good.
I'm tipping for a second. But at the end of the day, it's like, I think we missed that. We missed that so much. The fact that no matter who's at the top of the chair, if everybody else that's supposed to support is not there to support, then it doesn't matter. So we have to make sure that all of these things that we care about, because to be honest with you, let's just be 100. We all care about the same things, just in different ways.
Facts.
So at the end of the day, we all want to figure out how we can keep our money. We all want to figure out how we can protect our kids. We all figure out how we can continue growing in this economy without the economy just strangling us. And no matter how much money you make, you still suffering. We all care about that. But we're not voting for the right people. So we got to ignore, I'm not going to say we got to ignore who the president is. Of course, we need to make sure that whoever we vote for can hold their own. But at the same time, don't ignore who's in your county. We got to make sure
that part is we can't say that we're trying to be intentional and then we're not using that same mentality in the areas of level of influence. If we're so worried about the influence of the nation and we're not using our level of influence in the proximity around us, then it's more so we're a dreamer. And it's like a Negro that can tell you that, I can do A, B, C, D, but he just sounds like a dreamer because he's not even taking the step one to what he could do. So that's what I think about a lot of us when we, as far as brown-skinned people, when we think about politics. We're saying about 3 or 4 steps ahead of what looks good, but we're not taking care of the foundation. The foundation is what's going to support
your own neighborhood
moving forward.
Your own neighborhood, like who's running your own neighborhood? Start there, then your county, then your city, now your state. Okay, now who's the president? Like you gotta take those steps. Like right now, to be honest with you, who are all the judicial judges right now? You know, 3 of the judges Trump put in. You know what I mean? So my thing is,
he still got Clarence Thomas on there too.
I'm just saying, like, there's so many things that are against some of the views that we would love to see.
Well, let me ask this quick question to you, Coach.
Me too. I got a question
because this is kind of overlapped some of the conversations we've had prior. Who are you voting for? If you are.
That's personal, man. That's like asking me what's like.
I don't know why. I mean, why is it personal? Because if I'm telling you, if I'm going to vote for somebody,
okay. I'm gonna go for Kamala. I'm gonna go for Kamala because Trump fake getting shot. Now I can't rock with that. He fake. He got hit with some plastic.
Kamala fake being black.
That's all right. I ain't picking up because she black. I care if she black or white.
No, I'm saying you talking about fake though.
I voted for Hillary. I ain't keeping buck.
I'm gonna answer,
but you saying fake though. Fake is fake, right?
No, but she ain't
all right. Let Coach.
We talking. Let's talk, baby.
Let Coach go ahead and say who we gonna vote for first.
So this is how I'm gonna answer it, because I'm a big advocate on who can hold their own in stressful situations, right?
And it ain't Trump. It must be vote for.
My thing is that I'm very afraid of Trump in stressful situations.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like Kamala will have a level head in stressful situations.
Mm-hmm.
And so at the end of the day, I need to go with who shows me the most professionalism.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just be real. Regardless of what's being offered, Kamala shows more professionalism. Now, I'm not saying either way, both parties have their negative intentions, right? Both parties, there's some things we can agree with. But at the end of the day, right now, especially after that debate, Kamala is showing me that she can hold me down right now.
Y'all gotta stop that saying she ain't black. Y'all know she black.
She ain't black, man. She Asian.
Indian and black. She Indian and black.
Indian and Irish.
I don't care.
My concerns about her ethnicity is not about whether she's black or not. It is about, for me, whether or not that she's trying to play a role. Just like how everybody's approaching Drake. It's like ever since he got to he's trying to deal with stuff outside. I mean,
he's Canadian.
All of these other situations.
He's Canadian.
With the Kendrick Lamar, he really outside now. That's where it's like that reputation doesn't matter.
Cut that light skin crap out. Cut it out the goat. Cut it out. That's that light skin crap, man. Cut it out, man. Y'all know Kendrick the goddamn goat. Hey, he gonna perform at the Super Bowl and Wayne on the internet crying about it. I'm just so disappointed. Come on, cut it out, man. Wayne just rap about drugs and dope, man.
How long we as a black community just gonna keep giving the Democrats our vote just unsolicited?
Now,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Do that? How long we gonna do that?
On that, I like how you said that. I do. I think, like I said, I think the biggest thing right now, especially right now, is if you had them two to help build your community, which one would you put your true trust in for real?
Trump.
I'm talking about
Trump.
The whole package.
No, come on, Nitty. You better than
Trump.
that.
Whoa. Coach, I want Coach to repeat that one more time. Then we go get into our second trending topic. Coach, repeat that one more time. So
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, when you got to look at everything about the person's personality, their characteristic, you got to look at it all. Who do you really trust to handle what America's going through. Like, not just little specifics, but I'm talking about overall, because whoever wins is another 4 years of whatever they present.
Mm-hmm.
That's important.
Before we get into the trending, homeboy,
Come on,
let
Nitty.
me just address that real quick.
Let him eat.
Because Coach said we got to look at the characteristics how this person presented themselves, right? Let's go to Obama. Obama presented himself very well. What did he do for the black community? Nothing.
But
nothing. Hold on. Let me just give a point across.
Yeah.
Nothing. He did nothing. Before Kamala Harris.
It depends on who you asking.
Got put up. She was the first person to drop out of the race. She ain't getting not one delegate vote. Now all of a sudden everybody behind this broad. Like, come on, man. Trump, you want to say about characteristics, you want to say about how they present themselves. But let me ask you this question, Coach, and anybody else on the panel. Are you better in Biden, Kamala Harris's tenure versus Trump tenure? What economy was better?
I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, and I think that's why I can approach this stage.
Answer that question.
You ain't answering the question, Coach.
Hold on.
Don, you remember you met me when you came down here to Pimp C and Bum. I got to hit me in the studio.
That's a real question.
Like this.
Kamala don't answer none.
And the Lamar Spring Kendrick going down here to do the Super Bowl halftime because we not playing. This is not Drake and them, and not playing.
Trump had us money in our pocket. We were nothing like this.
Facts.
It's your boy Rodney Dunn. You remember you came down here to Pimp C and Bum B Studios. You met me in the studio. But anyway,
our neighborhoods don't even look the same.
Are you making a video?
I'm confused. What's going on?
I don't know what the hell that is.
I'm so lost now.
I thought he was answering the Trump question.
He giving Coach a pad. Let Coach answer the question.
I told y'all. I told y'all.
Wait. I was like, who?
I don't know what.
Who did the whole show?
Hey, shut up now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it work. Trying to make it do what it do now. I'll go ahead and help me.
Somebody that came in with a very white voice.
What the hell going on?
I'm trying to make it do what it do now. Help me out.
But at the end of the day, it's like
funny, man.
I think to answer your question, there were a lot of positives in every term, depending on what you were going through. You know what I mean? Because yes, during Trump's term, yes, you were getting money, right? And at the end of the day, if you needed money, everything worked for you. During Obama's term, if you needed health care, all this other stuff, the health care was there no matter how people used it or not. So with this one, I mean, I see the positives and negatives in both parties, no matter what. But it's just right now, Trump, for some reason, Trump scares me. Something's not clicking with him.
I don't understand how y'all say Trump scaring y'all.
No,
when he already did his 4 years.
I feel like
let me tap
Trump
in
has
with
something going more than what we know.
The difference between what I see now at the election, I mean, well, this
he's doing the job.
As press conference, Trump is letting us know that he is going to use the idea of I'm out versus I'm doing right. He's showing that I'm going to play that, hey, I got the power of being a president. I don't care about public guy. If you ain't seen that, then I don't know what y'all looking at, because that's the part that scares me. He's going to move into dictator mindset.
Right.
He's going to do it in a way that we got to think. He's going to turn into, what's his name that's in Korea, Kim Jong-un, whatever buddy name is. I can see Trump in that position the moment it turns into.
Come on, man. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. This FOMO, this fear. That man, you need Congress, AL, to do any of that. Congress passes the bills, bro. Like, come on, man. Trump can't just come in there and then just do whatever he want to do. You got to have Congress approval for it.
Brother, the writing is on the wall. He's already showed that the moment that he goes into presidency, that he is going to do things that's going to circumvent the vote. Let's already look at the fact that if we vote, we're already concerned the fraudulency of whether the votes are being counted. You're telling me if we're already concerned about that, that's what's getting the president into conception. You're telling me we're not concerned about what happens after he's already there? Because once they're there,
I'm not concerned about it. I'm not concerned about it. Because under Trump, black people was up. Now look at the economy. Everybody paying $6.78 for a loaf of bread. Come on, man. That's craziness. And y'all finna sit up here and vote somebody in who's finna continue with Biden economics. And y'all sit here talking about, oh yeah, Kamala gonna do this, Kamala gonna do that because she talks well. She's a lawyer. Of course she's gonna talk well. That's what lawyers do. That's what lawyers do. They talk well.
I've never
but
paid.
that don't mean they have anything backing them.
bread.
Unproportionately, she locked up more black men in the history of the state of California ever. And y'all sitting here talking about backing this woman, thinking that she's finna save us. She's not. At least Trump stood on the platform and said that he wants to save the black community and give them black jobs back to black people. He wants to have the mass deportation of all these illegals who's moving into our neighborhoods, taking over our houses, taking over the jobs in our areas. But y'all want to support that?
Hold on,
man. Come on, man.
Fact.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You want us to
bro.
go back to the field?
Say what?
Facts.
We ain't trying to go back to the field.
You telling them, but
ain't nobody going back to the field, man. Ain't nobody.
That's why we need them.
It's all about classism, and when it comes to that, we at the bottom of that. And if these illegals keep coming into that, we gonna fail to exist. But y'all don't see that. Y'all want to talk about all this inclusion and everything. No, it ain't about inclusion. When these illegals come over here, who pays their hospital bills? We do. Who pays their grocery bills? We do. When they have babies, who pays for them pregnancies? We do. When they come in here and they move into America, they move into the black community. They're not moving into the white community. They're not moving into the Arab community. They're moving into our community. They driving up the rent in our community. But y'all don't see that. Y'all just talk about, oh, Trump finna be this big bad white wolf, and he's not. Trump coming in with a plan. That he's the only candidate that says something directly about black Americans. This lady ain't. Don't give a damn about us.
Because I was rich. Because I was rich when Trump was in office.
That lady don't give a damn about us, man.
I was all
brother, you make some good. You definitely have made some good.
So what I will say is that I do appreciate how you presented that. I will say that because to be honest with you, I'm an open-minded person, and I don't mind listening to what people feel. My thing is that come with something when you present yourself. And I appreciate that. I appreciate
that. The problem with Trump was that Trump, if anybody watched anyway, I'm sorry, brother. I didn't mean to overtake you because I felt passionate about it. So Paul, go ahead. Keep on, brother. I'm sorry. No.
I was just saying that, at the end of the day, when these type of conversations happen, I like the fact of some of us being able to come with some type of conversation, because at the end of the day, regardless, yes, we're all going to have our different feelings depending on what we're going through in life and what's going on and what we feel like is going to benefit us as individuals. And then we're going to think about the world.
Hey, and real quick.
I hear what you're saying, but it's still a little shaky with him. I don't know what it is, but
hey, real quick. A lot of the stuff all y'all saying, man, is opinionated stuff. The only person that got on here and says some factual stuff is Frank. That's what y'all got to understand. Y'all speaking from opinions. Y'all have to speak facts. The fact that y'all said that y'all want to make y'all kids feel safe.
Whoa.
You can't talk about you can't get on here and talk about all that opinionated stuff, because that means you worrying about your household. You're not worrying about the entire black community as we should be.
Hey, the black community ain't worried about the black community. That's why they shooting niggas up.
Bro. Slow down.
Why he not though?
Trump don't care about black people. Y'all know that.
But it goes back to what I just said up here and said, like, who's running for your city? Like, we can talk about president.
Oh, that's fact.
Trump don't care about black people.
Hey, coach. One thing about it, when you said that, you changed the whole game.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that all that presidency about who we finna vote, man, we gotta keep it in house.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
All that we finna vote for, man, that ain't gonna change nothing, man. We gotta get up in here in these senator seats. We gotta get up in here in these mayors, these governors. All that's going on right now, man. That's what's really going on.
Yes.
That nobody ain't talking about. All these, y'all got Trump and Kamala viewed all over these TVs. Y'all need to have these governors, these senators. These the people that we need to really get in there, man.
Yeah.
That's what's really going on.
But to be honest with you, this is the reason why certain things are happening in the world and in our cities, because they know what they're doing. If we concentrate so much on the president, they can sneak around and just add the other people in that can just say yes, no, maybe, whatever, and stuff like that. Like, you have to know all the way to who's your librarian. Like, you got to know everything that's going on, because
let's be real. Because let's think about something. All these school killings, these mass killings. What can anybody do to prevent that?
Nothing.
Exactly. But every time they get a chance, they act like they could do something to prevent that. All of these people have guns in their houses. You mean to tell me, if you was to say right now, there's no more guns, cut all the guns out. Come on, man. Like,
they're going to stab them up, run them over with cars.
Even to stop selling guns.
But let me tell you something. The president is very important when it comes to international affairs.
Yeah.
I love it.
And we dealing with Russia. Y'all scared to admit it. Russia and China is going to be a problem.
Oh, that's fact. But guess what, though?
Who do you want to deal with them, Kamala or Trump?
Trump.
It's Trump. It's so tricky. It's to the point right now. You see how everybody like bickering the whole thing. That's what's going on with the nation. It's so scary to the point that you got kids that's first-time voters. They don't even want to vote. People that turn 18 years old,
I don't get how black people like.
They don't know. They don't
crazy.
know who to vote for. It's so up in the air. You remember President Obama? Listen, I turned 18 years old when President Obama was running. You know what I'm saying? About to get in. That was my first time voting.
Me too.
Of course, it was so big to to the world, because it was the first black president and all this. So that gave, you know what I'm saying, like the youth, somebody to who want to vote for. But now it's pretty much, you could say, like bruh say, she ain't really black, but they throwing a narrative out there now. It's a black woman running against a wealthy white man, right? So in reality, who you really gonna take? You got to take somebody who comes from money. This man know about money. All these years his life, he know about money. I don't know nothing about this lady. When I look her up, her background shows that she locks up black men.
Yeah, man. Hey, Trump didn't let black people live in his apartments. What are you talking about? They on the same page.
Hey, listen, when I go home, there's a Trump Tower back home. You get what I'm saying? I done stayed there. I done been treated fairly.
I don't know nothing about Kamala Harris. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Like when you promoting something to like these young kids first time voting, it's gonna be a different ball game because you got people that's really people that's really take the Trump side just because of the wealth.
Yeah.
You gonna take people that's gonna take Trump side just because of the wealth.
Go ahead,
and
Weezo.
some people
Let me
don't
tell
want to
y'all
see
something.
a woman run over them. Let's be real. You don't want to. You really don't want to see no woman run over you. But the fact that it's Trump, you will take Kamala.
Hey, brother, let's add to this. So listen to this, brother. Have y'all been seeing what's been going on in these communities? Let me tell y'all what happened. A beautiful sister. If Kamala loved these so-called black women, it was a sister. She was a stripper. Y'all look this story up. The migrant worked for Uber. He picked that woman up, shot her in the head, and raped her, bro, and threw her body on that. Kamala knew about it. Bro, he raped her twice. Yeah, and he shot the woman was dead. He covered her head up and all. Man, they raping bitches and all.
Like he said, and I think about the jobs that they getting the Uber driver.
Most of them immigrants.
All these jobs though, but think about it. Those jobs that I ain't gonna lie. I remember the time where I was down that I couldn't get a job, and I tried to get a job for Uber. You know what they told me?
What?
The positions was filled.
Wow.
But look who getting a job, or somebody that can take somebody
all that.
and rape them and kill them. But you know, like I said, that's neither here nor there. That's why what Coach said matters. You got to put these people in position to change these laws. Us saying that we gonna vote for Trump or Kamala, it's really not gonna make a difference.
Though. At the end of the day, we can put these people in power, but they all got their own agendas to look out for who put them in the seat.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's a win-win, lose-lose.
The Democrats. I'm gonna tell y'all black Democrats something though, brother. The Democrats don't even acknowledge y'all. They don't even say anything that they gonna do for you. If you ain't gay or a migrant, they don't care nothing about y'all. That's the craziness. They don't bring what policy have she said for black people? All these black children dying out here because our money is being allocated to illegal.
Let me ask y'all this.
I don't
So
understand how black people don't see that. Like,
but we've been hold on. We've been on this country too long to be considered black. We Americans at this point, man. We ain't
come on, man. Come on, man.
Tell y'all that, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Where's our reparation?
If y'all want to get treated the same as white people, you gotta be American.
This is what I'm gonna say.
This is what I'm saying.
If you really felt that way,
this is what I'm gonna say.
If you really felt that way, all you gotta you can feel that way, but all you gotta do is look on the TV and see how when Kamala has her rallies and she goes to a black neighborhood, she brings out Megan Thee Stallion. When she goes to her Indian or her Asian community, she speaks on business. She tells them about policies she's going to put in place for their community. When she comes to the black community, she brings out Megan Thee Stallion. She brings out Quavo, so you niggas can have a party. So that's what she does.
Now, hold on. What I'm gonna say to that is, now we have to, in real shit. My bad. If we're still live. We have to start blaming ourselves too.
Facts.
And hold accountability. Why? Because we find those things as entertaining, and we put more energy into that. So I'm fully listening. And I hear everything, and everything sounds very valid. You know what I mean? But I think the reason why you see in the black community things are more of a party and all this other stuff is because they know that majority, not all of us, but the majority of us are going to pay attention to more of that than you coming to talk to us real about stuff.
That's a fact.
And like I said, Coach,
that's where our issue is at.
That's a fact.
You gotta
understand. That's why I say that we can't just concentrate on just the presidency. We can't. Because we can go back and forth on this all day. But at the same time, if we don't vote the right people in our county, then it's not going to matter.
I agree.
That's it.
But symbolism
y'all
is
gotta
what
stop
got
acting
us.
like Trump ain't trying to pander to black people when he got Kodak out of jail.
He was in there 4
and all
years.
this other stuff. He
He
pandering
was
to.
in there 4
He's trying to get the
years.
cool
What did he
black
do
people
wrong
to
to
get the
us?
vote. They all do it.
Isn't that something tangible though? Isn't that something tangible
Yeah.
though? That's something
We're not
tangible.
getting nothing for Democrats.
That's tangible. That's tangible. I'm getting Kodak out of jail. I'm getting Wayne out of jail. That's something tangible.
Yes.
What can you hang on the hat of Kamala Harris?
I don't want to say. Kodak deserved to be in jail for making them decisions. I'm going on mute. I'm on mute. Y'all go ahead and talk. I'm on mute.
You can't.
Oh my God! Hey, bro. Because listen, if me and y'all did the same thing Kodak's doing, we still in jail right now.
Hey, bro. The Hispanics getting food stamps. They getting all the jobs. They got the big. Go look at your neighborhood. Any black man with common sense, go out your door and look around.
I know,
we don't even have our neighborhoods no more.
I'm in Onico. I'm surrounded by Mexicans. I know.
That's what I'm saying. So what's wrong with us loving ourselves? We need to love ourselves.
Trump say if he get elected, you're gonna see the largest mass deportation of illegals ever in the history of this country, and I want to see it.
They got to go.
I want to see it.
I want to see it too.
Get them out of here.
But but let me ask y'all this though, honestly, without the biased opinion, when it come November, who not including y'all vote, who y'all think America gonna vote for?
They gotta go.
Trump.
No.
Listen. This is a known fact. America does not want a woman leading them. This is known. This is known. I don't care if you're white, black, blue, green. A woman, they already laugh at us. That's for one. So taking a woman to a world meeting, all the great.
And you're right. That's what's going on.
Can I answer that? Let me answer that.
Let him answer. Let Coach answer real quick.
Let me answer that. This is what I feel as of right now. Who knows what's going to change in a month? But as of right now, the world is going to majority vote for her only because only because Donald Trump and his camp are not presenting him in the right light. They're not. Like, look at this last debate. Look at this debate. If you look at this debate, that was embarrassing for him.
Yeah,
straight up embarrassing.
I agree on that.
It is what it is. So guess what? If you had to vote, the next day after that debate, it would have been done. You see what I'm saying? No. So my thing is, this is what I'm going to say. If individuals and people want Trump to win, they gonna have to revamp what the hell Trump is showing right now.
I can tell you.
Right now, Trump is showing that he can't handle nothing.
But listen, though, that's the thing, though. You saying right now what he's showing. They going off of what he's already shown in office. That's what they talking about. That's what
I get it.
Talking about. That's what D talking about. D said when he was in office, everything was different. So that's why people is going to vote for him. Because right now,
he wasn't going.
This ain't what it is.
But,
you been
but right now, Trump ain't showing the same Trump when he was running.
But see,
when he was president.
Hold on, time out. I gotta ask y'all guys a question.
Though, right?
Kamala in office.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Facts.
What's up?
Yep, in office.
A lot of folks going off want to vote for Trump behind the PP loans and the COVID, but the Democrats pushed that. The Republicans was against doing all that funding for the COVID and all that stuff. That's what people don't understand.
Yeah, but see, I'm not going off of none of that. What I'm going
again, those seats are important. Those seats are important.
That's what I'm saying.
Also,
when he was in seat, that's what I'm talking about, how things was going. I don't know if he did it or not.
But what really was going good? We had COVID. A lot of people died. What else went good?
Like he said, he has concepts of like that. That's what I'm saying. That debate
really
did not help him
during his term. 4 years, what he did?
Kamala don't even answer questions.
Fool, you say what Trump did in his 4 years?
Yeah, did he answer the question? Because I might not.
You don't even answer
If you was affected around COVID season or COVID time, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm sorry for you. But there's a lot of businesses that started around COVID that's doing amazing. There's a lot of people.
But the Democrats voted
You
for
asked
it.
me a question. Hold up.
Okay, go ahead.
Just like Coach said when he got on this screen, he was all right when that happened. There was a lot of people that they can't even do what Coach doing right now after COVID because they still battling it. You see what I'm saying?
The Democrats push that.
But listen,
Republicans was against it.
That's neither here nor there is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when that man was in seat, hey, the people that ate, the people that failed.
Hey, Trump told y'all to drink some Lysol to get better. He told y'all to take horse pills to get better. Hey, come on, what are we talking about?
And guess what?
Man?
Hey, and guess what? The people that did it, I hope they got better.
This is why I say somebody needs to be next to that man.
Eating dogs, and they debunked it. He lied on the
Somebody
Haitian
needs
people
to
in
be next to
Ohio.
that man.
He look at Twitter and see what's popular and just blurt it out. He lied on the Haitians, say they eating cats and dogs in Ohio, which is false. They're not
I'm gonna tell you something. You know what's so crazy about that?
Hey, listen,
Slim. A lot of things that's what's wrong with the world right now is a lot of stuff is being broadcast.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff been happening. These people been saying
no time out, but you running for president and you lying and saying Haitian people are eating all the pets in Ohio. On the national debate, you can't say that.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying by like.
And did he know it right? And did he know it right?
Listen, you're right, but this what I'm trying to tell you though. Slim, hear me out.
All right, go ahead.
The way Trump handled himself is Trump. We already know Trump is a different president. But the thing that I'm saying is, a lot of these presidents say the most craziest, stupidest stuff. Biden fall asleep every time he stand up.
He's incompetent. I would agree with you with that. But Trump doing the same thing now. Look at the debate he has.
And that's why I say Trump scares me. That's why I say Trump scares me, because at the end of the day, Trump is starting to show certain characteristics of he's not capable of handling another 4 years. That's the only thing. Like, I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm not arguing anything that y'all are saying. Everything y'all saying are very valid. But my thing is that can this man hold on for 4 years of making sure that certain decisions are really valid, but it goes back to making sure that we put the right people in these seats to help.
That's why I say y'all keep saying this man, like this man got, for one, he has to have a whole crew, right? He ain't doing everything by himself.
But he doesn't want a whole crew. He wants just him.
But not only that, no matter what you want, that's not what he gonna get.
Listen though, hold on. Hey, forever. Forever and Deacon Weezo. Y'all dude, he lied and said people eating cats on the national debate.
Who lied? What he said? What he said?
He said people in Ohio are eating the Haitian people are eating all the pets.
That's true.
How you know that? How you know that's true?
It wasn't true.
How you know that ain't true though, Slim?
Because they debunked it. They're not doing that.
How you know that? You staying
They ain't doing that. They ain't doing that. Where the video at? Where the video at?
But hold on, time out. Even if that was true, you don't go into debate bringing that up.
That's all he got.
And that's all he got. How he gonna be the president? And that's how he get the
let me tell you how weak Kamala Harris is. Let me tell you how weak.
But she better than
Kamala Harris is.
That's a woman gonna talk a man under the bus any day.
Let me tell you how weak Kamala Harris is.
Let me hear it, Frank.
She's so weak. She's so weak. And her first few sentences of the debate, everybody watch the debate here. Her first few sentences, the questions they asked her about immigration. The first thing she said was, "Oh, we couldn't get that bill passed because Trump."
That's all she did.
Shot it down. Now you got somebody who's not in public office. You in public office. You the vice president. You telling me somebody who's not in public office has that much pull to where they can get your bill shut down? That should tell you everything you need to know about their presidency versus who Trump is. The man is a leader. He's a leader who people wants to follow. If he says this is gonna happen, that's what's gonna happen. And for me, on a grand global stage, you need that type of power when you're dealing with these countries. Like, and he also said about the tariffs that are coming in, the taxes that we're putting on goods that are coming into our country. Those tariffs that Trump put in place are still in place today.
Yeah.
So come on,
so
man.
let me ask this. Let me ask this real quick. So as far as the Senate seats, and I'm asking a real question because I can't remember. As far as the Senate seats, who had the majority? The Republicans or Democrats?
Right now the Republicans got it. I think right now Republicans got it. It always goes vice versa. Democrats win the president, Republicans get the seat, and vice versa.
But again, I'm going back to this for a reason. Because at the end of the day, whoever runs those seats runs the damn country. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
And we see that. So my thing is, and not to say that Frank doesn't have a valid point, because he does. He does. But at the same time, this is why I'm going to keep saying it is so important to make sure we put the right people in that Senate.
Yeah.
Because
you need to kill your
I
black
don't give a damn what the president wants to do or
kill
how
your
they
black
want to do it.
Yeah.
If there's a no, there's a no.
Kill your black politicians.
So
Kill
any
your black
president can look like a damn fool.
Exactly. Your black
because the Senate, everybody in the House doesn't want to vote for it. So please, whoever y'all want, and again, this is how I present myself, because everybody has valid points, and I appreciate this.
Yeah.
But if you're not voting for the House, then guess what? We're already going to lose. So if Kamala wins, but majority of the Republicans run the House, it ain't gonna matter. If Trump wins and the Democrats won the House, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah. It's your own black people doing it though. It's your own black folks.
I know. I get it.
The Black Blue Caucus, all of them. Look what they did in California. They were the ones that didn't even put the votes down so they could get reparations. These are black politicians hurting us. But why these black pastors and these Negro politicians shaking your hand and dancing and clapping at the rib stand, they ain't doing nothing. They selling us out. They getting paid. The woman and the man. No other race judge their people. We got to kill them black politicians and these pastors and start over. If you're not for black people, you gotta die. We can't play no more.
Don't say die. Don't say die. Don't say die.
Exile.
Let's not go that heavy.
We'll say exile.
Yeah. Let's just say they sit down. Like
black children suffer.
I don't black go that heavy.
Look at how we dying. We ain't got the money.
I get it. I don't like it. I don't like it at work. I get what you're saying.
It's happening all the time. Look at all of us. All our friends dead. We 40-something years old. Look at how they died. They don't have the right money. But then you got migrants coming over here getting all our money. We can't go to their country and get nothing but a bullet.
You go to any gas station.
This is apples and oranges.
Any gas station in the black neighborhood is ran by somebody other than a black American.
And again, y'all are making to be honest with you, y'all should have been on the damn debate. Shit.
I sure wish I would have cussed it. I'm going after Negroes.
Why y'all let Trump get up there? Y'all should have been on the debate.
There's so many games. But see, the thing with it is, until black people, we hold that Black Jew Caucus, that NAACP, these black pastors, because they get paid to see us like this. They're not helping us. They go to church on Sunday and they keep that money. That money can stop our black kids from shooting each other. That's why they killing each other. They're killing. They ain't got nothing else to do. The migrants getting the money unless they LGBT. Why they gotta be gay to be loved? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, man, this thing go deep.
Y'all are making very, very valid points, and I definitely appreciate it. But like I said, I just feel like we're gearing the energy in the wrong places to start off.
And you're right, brother.
That's where we're making the mistake at. We're making the mistake at just looking at the presidency so hard, like we're doing.
Well, coach, let me interject. Real quick. And I understand what you're saying, and I agree. It needs to go back to the roots. But when we're talking about a grand national stage, black people not paying attention to the local elections. They paying attention to the grand stage. So we can shift that mindset on a grand scale. Then it may trickle down to those local elections in your neighborhoods, to your councilmen, all up to your mayors, to your governors, etc. But because as we all know, black people like flashy shit. That's why she can go ahead and get a Megan Thee Stallion. We already know
Frank
that.
B, we trying to keep it PG.
Man, that was my first cuss word.
We all slipped. I done had about 3. You good?
So that's what I'm saying. So that's why we focus. That's why we focus so much on a grander scale, because that's what everybody's paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting the publicity. They're not getting the eyeballs on those local elections.
And
we can shift the mind to make people understand and really look at the politics and really look what's helping our community, then maybe that'll trickle down to those local elections.
But to be honest with you, the piggyback off
fellas. I know we rolled this out. It's about as long as it takes for me to run a 5K marathon. So now we're gonna go on to our next subject. All right. I appreciate everybody. Let's look at what everybody was talking about.
I love all y'all, man.
With Lil Wayne and why he was not included.
He gonna be there. He's included.
We looking for why Wayne Weezy was not included in the Super Bowl.
Well, I can say this: he's not as mainstream as he used to be.
It's a surprise. They doing that for a reason.
Yeah,
they hiding.
They probably are doing it for a reason, but at the end of the day, he's not as
Lamar. So don't bring Kendrick Lamar down here to the Super Bowl halftime, because we not playing.
Wait, hold on.
This is not Drake now.
I get so confused when. So I think my is that I'm gonna let the video go. It's good. Okay.
Me in the studio. But anyway, look here, Jay-Z. This the South. And I'm just gonna tell you like this. I don't want nothing to happen to Kendrick Lamar, so don't bring Kendrick Lamar down. We not playing. This is not Drake and them. Bring Kendrick Lamar here.
Okay, fellas. If I muted you, I got you unmuted at this point. So fellas, everybody who I believe everybody, and I know everybody is in here that's, if they wasn't born in the 80s, they probably not in this group. Lil Wayne. How does he influence you when it comes to your feelings for somebody that
everything
We see everything stirring around, make you think that he's from Louisiana.
as we've seen from Super Bowls past.
As we've seen from Super Bowls past,
Yes,
California, we had Snoop Dogg, Dre, everybody who was a stigma, everybody who was a household name out of the area. Looks like we thought that the NFL was going to keep that same chemistry. Whoever wants to jump on it first, how do you feel in contrast to that? We're gonna go with Coach K first. Coach Paul first, excuse me. What you got, brother?
I think when it really truly just boils down to it, it boils down to the presentation of the person at this point. I mean, now I can't get too deep, but the thing is that right now, you know, Lil Wayne has been going through life. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying Kendrick hasn't either, but right now it's like Kendrick is on top. If you had to look at the two people as of right now, Kendrick is on top. And so I feel like the decision was probably swayed that way due to that. Now, yes, if you want to dig down into the roots and, you know, of course, Lil Wayne's, library of music is tremendous. So of course, you could easily try to get a whole Super Bowl performance around it. But I guess what you have to really sit back and think to yourself, out of the two artists, who is going to bring the true numbers and the views to the Super Bowl halftime show outside of New Orleans? And I just feel like Lil Wayne, even though he is a legend and he's a GOAT, the last couple of years has not been the best for him. So I feel like that has to be thought about when you're making this type of decision, because you're not just thinking about the culture, but you're also thinking about your numbers, you're thinking about the money, you're thinking about, like, I think what a lot of us Black people have to understand, and a lot of our culture have to understand, when we get into certain positions, yes, we would love to continue to think about just the culture, but you know, at the end of the day, things have to be really thought about and strategic when we make these type of decisions. So I feel like maybe there's some way we can bring him out, but to have him do the whole performance.
That's where I'm at with you, brother.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's only been presented to where, because I'm not for sure if it's limited to hip hop artists, because that's what it seems like. It seems like, oh, well, we can only make space for hip hop artists. And for that reason, I think that's what has been used to weaponize us as brown skinned culture. I think they already knew that was going to be on the plate for us to eat off of. So if we are trying to approach this with some level of integrity and accountability, I think that the best answer is that if Wayne is not the headliner, it shouldn't matter whether headliner or not. Headliner should be somebody relevant. That's my perspective. So headliner, I wouldn't be mad if Kendrick Lamar is that, because he's been that throughout the year.
Right.
So Staples, California should always be the same recipe. when you go to a city. You have to give it's just like if you're a pastor going to another pastor's church, you're going to give some offering. So the offering needs to be something that gives homage to somebody who is from there. I mean, we went through the same type of beef with 50 Cent when he did his opening for his media outlet. The first thing that came up to the attention of the media was Hurricane Chris, who we know who's been out of the spotlight for a long time. But because this was some of even those people were still there, but yet, you know, we took note to a very out of the loop Hurricane Chris who said, well, Master, 50 Cent didn't give zero spotlight to somebody who was a legend. I think that's what he used. So at this point, when we're looking at somebody who needs to represent the area, I think that Lil Wayne, we still have to go back to that. Somebody who is a representative of New Orleans, because we're talking about the Saints, because that is the local team that's there. You can't say New Orleans without saying Lil Wayne. Anybody correct me if I'm wrong.
Listen, if you don't think Lil Wayne has a high influence on white people, you're crazy.
Said that if we're speaking about New Orleans, if Lil Wayne is not in the conversation when we're speaking about trending, whether we're speaking about
the only thing you and Coach said factual.
Go ahead, Forever.
The only thing you and Coach said factual is that he ain't trending right now, which is correct. He ain't trending. But let's be honest. Lil Wayne is the GOAT. I'm gonna go ahead and name a couple things. Lil Wayne the only artist right now that sold 1 million records in 1 week. Domestic. Lil Wayne has a Grammy. A lot of these artists don't even have a Grammy. I could be wrong, but I don't even know if Kendrick Lamar has a Grammy. I don't know. But that's neither here nor there. Because what you can tell is that all this come down to networking. Whoever Kendrick Lamar or whatever his circle or whatever he got going on, got him in the spotlight.
So before you go all the way there, I want you to add in here. I want you to add into the concept how much, because everybody now is speaking that Jay-Z is like the puppet master, the gate holder. So how does Jay-Z play into it from the perspective that you're talking about?
See, everybody, one thing about it, when people have a problem with one another, you know that's the first thing they're going to go to. But like I always tell somebody, we ain't there, so we don't know. That's an opinionated situation. But like I said, you can tell a fact of a fact. You know Lil Wayne gonna be there. That's his city. So for them not to bring him out, or if you don't think he's going to come out and perform one of his hits that white people know, which is A Milli, or one of these other songs that they know, I'm not going to even go down this list because that's the culture. But there's songs that white people highly influence. I mean, let's be real. When black people used to go outside with dreads, what was the first person they used to say you look like? Lil Wayne. So I'm just saying, like, for somebody to say like they going through something, or maybe they is, but to think that he won't be performing in his own city as big as he is, I think that'd be crazy. Like when you see the last Super Bowl, when you seen the last Super Bowl, you seen dude perform in Atlanta, and he brought out Outkast. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go hit for hit. You know what I'm saying? You can't really, don't get me wrong, Kendrick Lamar got hit, but Kendrick Lamar not finna get out there and, come on. He got
Well, but see, that's the problem. That's the problem, because what has been reported is that Wayne, in several concerts, tours, whatever you want to call it, that when he showed up, he didn't show up on his A game, and that's what they're saying was the reason why, or either one of the reasons why Wayne wasn't chosen was because his professional acumen wasn't up to par. Now, I don't know that to be true, but that's what's been reported.
Hey, that make a better sense than saying that two major goats are having a situation, and that's the reason why one can't perform at a major, you know what I'm saying, at a major celebration. You know, but
I wanna take a different approach.
Let me ask this question.
I want to take a different approach.
Artists in that the performance.
Hey, add SLimKat back.
Y'all heard me?
I can't hear you. We can hear you now.
What I'm saying is, do y'all feel like wherever the Super Bowl is at, do you feel like the most popular artists in cities have to be the performers?
No.
Or at least whoever the performers are,
yeah.
The most important for that be this. If I had to pick right which I would want to go to as far as entertainment, not just songs, but right now more but as far as songs, I like songs all day. Because at the end of the day, Lil Wayne's list is way longer than Kendrick. But entertainment-wise, I feel like Kendrick is going to bring it more than Lil Wayne. So I think that's also another thing that they consider when it comes down to the Super Bowl, is who's going to entertain more.
Yeah, I agree. I think, Coach, everything you said was relevant.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying this as a but. I'm saying this as an added towards it, is that one thing still has to be put in consideration. When the Super Bowl was in California, was Dr. Dre still relevant? No. Was Snoop Dogg still relevant? No. Was 50 Cent still relevant? No.
I think what helped is that he brought on other people. So my thing is this. So if Lil Wayne was the headline, who else? Well, I mean, so who? To be honest with you, we still don't know how the
okay.
show. So what if Kendrick decides to bring on some New Orleans people towards the middle of the show?
Which is more than likely going to happen. I mean, that's like I said, that's what's been going on historically. That's why I said every Super Bowl.
You add that we're not saying that we just capping it at the relevancy. But if we're going to look at it just from that point, because the only thing I've heard as far as for what
Paul brings to the table is that his relevance
So if we're going to use that same recipe of NFL, being that they're sponsoring this, relevancy is what we're saying that at least a part of the recipe, right? I'm a little bit of a delay.
Hear that last part. What was that last part?
Relevancy is a part of it, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we know they didn't do that because nobody in that lineup, it was all about Dr. Dre's camp. It was about Dr. Dre, everybody who we birthed. Even 50
Nah,
came.
it was actually that white dude, the white singer dude. That's what I'm telling you. It was the white singer dude. I can't think of his name. What was the actual singer dude before Usher did his? When he bought out Outkast? Remember I was telling you about?
Justin Timberlake?
Nah, not him. The other guy. I think he sing with Maroon 5 or something like that.
Not
I'm gonna get his name. Hold up.
Sam. Not.
In spite of all of that, I still think that there's still some other influences that are also included besides just that. You disagree with me forever?
No, I agree with you.
What?
Yeah, I think to be honest with you, what it is that right now, out of Kendrick and Lil Wayne, the last year, who's been in the most controversial potential?
Sorry, Coach. I don't.
Like, Lil Wayne has gone through a couple of things in the last year.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So they're also, it's just, I think what it boils down to is so many factors. And again, we're all saying good points. Nobody's saying anything wrong. It's just the fact that it's also not our money that's being you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like things change a little bit when all of a sudden you got to put your money into perspective.
Yeah.
You're like, do I put my money on Kendrick or do I put my money on Lil Wayne right now?
Big fact.
To cover the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Ugh.
They're trying to sell them tickets. You got to sell tickets besides the football game. You have to sell that halftime show is very big. You got to think about it. A lot of commercials getting played. So you have to attract a lot of audiences off of that performance.
Yes. And then also, to be honest with you, let's just be real. Us as black men, appearance means a lot.
Yeah.
Like physically. Yeah. And my thing is that Kendrick right now looks more presentable than Lil Wayne's as far as commercials, as far as posters.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. And I'm coming from, if I had to spend my money on advertising someone.
Yeah.
So my thing is this. Yes, I would love Lil Wayne to represent his hometown for the Super Bowl. But me and Lil Wayne gonna have a sit down and be like, all right, we're gonna have to clean up some stuff.
Yeah.
If you want me to present my money, that's it. I mean, and let's just be 100. Let's hate to say it like that because our culture is real rich.
Yeah.
But at the same time, let's not act like our culture doesn't shake things up either.
Yeah.
So,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Being 100.
It's funny, but it's the truth, brother.
And that's
don't no lie, brother. At
yeah.
the end of the day, I don't agree with no
than myself.
But when you're telling the truth, brother, I can't. I be a hypocrite not to acknowledge it. And you said nothing but truth in that, brother.
Always taught me you gotta have those sides to you a little bit. You know, yeah. In our culture, we can be us, but sometimes when you're talking to the other side, you gotta want to get in the door. Let for example, look at Jay-Z. Jay-Z didn't look like how he looks now when he first tried to get into the NFL and stuff like that. That man was clean, shaven, button up. Now he can relax because he's in there now. So my thing is that sometimes you gotta play a part for a second to get your foot in the door. Mm-hmm. And so if Lil Wayne wants to, he gotta, you know, and it's okay.
Frank Ned. What you got, brother?
Frank don't went to sleep.
Okay, I thought you had something to say. Whatever, what you got, brother?
All right, man. That's exactly what Coach said, man. I feel the same way. Like Coach said, man, when you gotta handle yourself a certain type of way, you know, especially when you're trying to achieve something. So, me personally, I just feel like sometimes when you achieve a lot of stuff, he probably just caught up in, you know what I'm saying, being Lil Wayne and not even understanding, you know what I'm saying, what he need to achieve and what he haven't done yet. You know, I don't think I looked on the Super Bowl. I ain't seen him do no Super Bowl performances yet. I just checked all the performances. But I never seen Lil Wayne do one. So I think this has been good for his career, you know, but that just shows, you know, like you don't carry yourself, you know what I'm saying, to a likable standpoint, to a business standpoint, you know what I'm saying? You can't really secure that bag, you know, and I hope that, you know, he do get an opportunity to perform in his own city. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people in his own hometown would like to see that, you know, as well as like, you know, a lot of up and coming artists, you know, that'll give them some hope and stuff like that. But like Coach said, man, you got to handle yourself a certain type of way, man, because you never know who's looking. You know, he could have been at other, you know, interviews and probably could have done other people dirty, man, you know, and when you do people certain type of ways, man, it's a reputation behind that, you know. That's why I say sometimes it don't be like a direct threat towards, you know, us black people, you know, because us being black people, you know, we only control so much of the money. You know what I'm saying? And when you get down to that table, you know what I'm saying, and you see who all around that table, it kind of look kind of crazy, you know, especially when, you know, you've been handling yourself a certain type of way and you think that's going to get you by, you know? So, like I said, you know, I hope that ain't the situation. You know, I hope he get a chance to come out, because me feeling like, me being a Kendrick Lamar fan, I know what he going to bring. And I feel like he going to bring some of his own, you know, TDE artists and stuff like that. So, I hope he do get that opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to chime in, because it's a lot of artists that do get a little 30-second flop where they come in and they do a little snippet of their song, you know what I'm saying, or a song or two. Oh my God! You know, so I hope I see a little bit of that old a ragdoll looking Lil Wayne in the Super Bowl, but you know, if it don't, it don't. My God!
So, fellas, overall, what are you looking towards for the Super Bowl?
Man, I hope Green Bay.
Is it all about the New Orleans presence, or is it all about just having a good halftime performance? Because I think we're mixed up.
It's all about. Anytime you're doing a Super Bowl, it's gonna always be about the actual commercials and the halftime itself. People that watch the game, they know that. You know, some of the major companies, they spend millions of dollars just to get their ads thrown across that screen
at halftime. So when Coach said what he said about Lil Wayne, it just made sense. Like, you know, when you going to a club and they advertising this artist that's gonna be inside this club, that's what's making you come to that club. But if you know you don't really like that artist or you don't like that crowd that's gonna be there, that's gonna make you not want to come there. So it's all about perception. It's all about perception. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the eye of the community, the eye of like the person that you can't see. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know, it sucks, but that's you know. I always like to say this too. That's how you also stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you have all these type of individuals that want to come to the game just for that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you come in to have fun and it's like a family-oriented game, you know what I'm saying? I guess like they want to keep it somewhat clean cut to where, like, you know what I'm saying, it ain't the pants hanging off my butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the tattoos on my eyes, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's an image, you know what I'm saying? But it's an image that's been thrown around for so long to the fact that sooner or later it do get old. It get old because, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand, like, a lot of these white parents, like, they kids, like I said, you got to understand a lot of these white kids, they like Lil Wayne when you think about a black rapper. They like Lil Wayne. Like, they know all these other guys, but Lil Wayne is like a GOAT. He is that. He's more than that to them than us, because we got so many options. We'll go down the list. We got Wu-Tang, you know, we got this. We could say so much, but when you coming from an opposite side and they look at something and their kids been wearing their pants sagging and they say, "Why you got your pants sagging?" Oh, I seen Lil Wayne do this. You know, it's certain things that come along with this image. You know what I'm saying? So I rock with it. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for the panel.
Go ahead, Frank.
Is Bon Jovi popular?
Yeah.
What about Aerosmith? They did a latest single lately.
I don't think so.
But they popular though.
They popular though.
But when they go to arenas, they sell out shows, and that's because their communities respect them as artists.
Yeah.
I would feel highly disrespected as Lil Wayne if Kendrick Lamar brings me out to perform a 30 second song. I would be highly offended. Okay. This is my city. Right. And you say Lil Wayne ain't popping, or the people don't relate to Lil Wayne, but he the one who introduced the world of Drake. Nobody want to know Drake is the one for Lil Wayne. The only reason why we introduced the Drake was because of Lil Wayne.
Yeah, but you know the reason, but part of the caveat is that what's being exposed now
just to bring
is
home
that
my point is
Jay-Z's relationship into it.
We don't respect our artists enough to say that, just because he doesn't have a single right now, he has a whole catalog of work that has been popular amongst all genres. When it comes to pop, hip hop, R&B, he done did songs with Eminem, and that's the white people go. He done did songs with Eminem that done reached the top 5 Billboard.
That's fact.
So for us to say that Kendrick is more relevant right now, you can say Kendrick is hotter, but when it comes
trending, he's more trending.
No, he's more trending.
Trending. Yeah, but when it comes to any kind of discography, it's going to be Lil Wayne all day. He's going to have more people standing up in the stands knowing every word of the song than Kendrick Lamar will.
That's a fact, brother. And I couldn't have said it better. Everything that you said, it represents. If I was his lawyer, and there has been reports that Lil Wayne, when it comes to him doing the preparation for a big, I would have to say tour events, that is a game. But let's look at the difference between doing when we're saying somebody from the resume of Lil Wayne who's done I'm going to say on the bottom end, he's done over 50,000 shows. Am I going too high? What would be y'all's calculation of how many live shows he's done?
Too many.
Enough to where he's had the highs and the lows. He's seen himself to where he didn't do his best, and he's seen it to where the crowd responded and he thought he was Tupac. To me, he's done enough to where he's had that exposure. So when we're saying go ahead.
And this is what we have to consider too. Look at Kendrick's catalog and look at Lil Wayne's catalog, right? And think of the most popular songs out of both of them. I think also what's being considered is Lil Wayne's songs are really in depth with the culture to the point where it is more for the black people. Most of his popular songs. If you look at Kendrick's, I'm not saying Kendrick's songs are not for the culture, but
it's convoluted.
Can be more, and I get what you were saying earlier as far as like, white people, with dreads and Lil Wayne, but at the end of the day, when it boils down to the money aspect, can I put my money more towards Kendrick's culture type flavor or to Lil Wayne's flavor? And I have to look at it in both aspects. And I just feel like some people in the panel and some people behind closed doors might be looking at Lil Wayne's catalog as a little bit too good for that type of stage.
But if you look at Lil Wayne, that I can say is that Lil Wayne is very versatile. He has done so many features that it may not have been Lil Wayne's song, but he had because I had that conversation earlier today, and they were like, well, Lil Wayne, his main features or his main songs was Blase Blase. Well, Lil Wayne, in my opinion, his features alone could be the soundtrack for what he's being used on the Super Bowl, because Lil Wayne, let's look at his features. Justin Timberlake, that by itself lets we know. Robin Thicke, he's had crossover songs.
Right.
That it doesn't just stick. So
if we do that, then he can do the Super Bowl. But the thing is, would that be agreed upon from his camp? You see what I'm saying? So but
look at the artist. Look at the artist that's going to be mentioned in the same breath with him. I think that Justin Timberlake is definitely a household name. I think that Robin Thicke, even if somebody sleeps on him, he still is comfortable enough to be able to pitch into those conversations. If Janet Jackson can go with Justin Timberlake and he rips off the little thing for her boob, what are we really talking about?
Yeah, I totally get it. I just think that if that's the case, then Lil Wayne would have to look at those songs throughout his halftime performance more than just his songs. You know, so would he agree on that?
Well, fellas,
if that's the case, that might be the most popular halftime show ever.
It is.
Just saying. You do it like that because you got to speak to both genres, and that's what they're looking at when it boils down to it. And I don't know. I think when it's all said and done, who is trending right now?
It's definitely a part of the conversation. If we were to say that, we would be ignorant to it. Kendrick Lamar is relevant. We all know based on the activity of this year. I mean,
right. And the Super Bowl
to say it any different, we're not. Yeah.
Yeah, and he just came out with a new song. He's gonna come out with an album by then. So it's just one of those things where, regardless of how we feel about our culture, when it comes down to some individuals on these high caliber entertainment situations, we just have to accept it sometimes. It sucks. It really does. But if that's the case, then we have to educate ourselves. We have to educate our culture to be ahead and be more proactive with how we present ourselves. So we can put ourselves in those situations where people can't say no.
Yeah. Fellas, I try to cap it at a 2-hour limit, but I think we have totally exhausted.
I gotta go to work in the morning.
Tonight's situation, and I got an hour behind y'all fellas. But I salute everybody. Coach, I wanted to expose a lot more about your resume during this talk, but I'm very well pleased about getting you to add your 2 cents into the conversation. Before we get out of here, Coach, what can you say? Like we done chopped it up a little bit, but I think the part that I really would like our audience to soak in is that for the brown-skinned community in particular, and right now it's nothing but men.
Yeah.
If you were to give any advice for things that is overlooked for men in particular in the brown-skinned community, when you're dealing with personal training and things in the nature of health and the wealth in that, what would you say?
At the end of the day, if I gotta put it frank, stop playing with your health. Stop playing. Stop making excuses for not doing something active. Don't think that it's soft about caring about how your health really is. Stop ignoring time. Your body will always let you know if something is wrong. Stop ignoring it. Stop feeling like as us as men, black men, we don't always have to feel like we just have to be strong. Like at the end of the day, it's okay. Our bodies are vulnerable. So listen to your body. Go get checkups on a regular. Women do it all the time. Why can't us as men go get regular checkups? More proactive about your health. Get ahead of it, okay? Go to the doctor, go to the dentist. You would be surprised by how much you will sit up there and add more years to your life by just getting regular checkups and then going to do something active. Go into the gym. Let go of your ego. No, we don't know everything. Don't ask the trainer how to do something. Okay. Know everything. It's okay. As men, we need help too. Okay? So, when it comes down to your health, don't be scared to ask questions. Don't be scared to research things and learn about how your body needs to be as you get older. It's okay. And also, yes, follow me. If you don't have my Instagram, is I am underscore P.G.AR. Okay. Please hit me up because I promise you, I'm going to help you physically. I'm going to help you mentally. I'm going to help you emotionally. And I promise you, I've been tapping into the spiritual. I don't care who you pray to. I don't care what your religion is. At the end of the day, we have to be stronger in our faith and understand that there's more to our life than just what we present. Like, we have to believe in something, okay? So when you believe in something, you have a purpose and live on that. That's it.
Well, Coach, I'm gonna have to pick the ball up from that point because I'm gonna tell you, in my personal belief, there's only one. It's Jesus Christ, and I respect anybody who's speaking it in their platform. But for me, I believe in Jesus Christ, and I believe that, as you say, everything up to that point, I can agree with. I think that we need to take more accountability in a lot of things. We leave a lot on the table to try to allow somebody else's or something else to be the blame versus us just taking accountability of what we think, what we believe, in pitch it like that versus just saying that these are the things that are out there. I personally believe that Jesus Christ is the glue for me. He's done it. I've seen it. I'm giving it there. But despite all of that, what I would for us as men coming together, Forever is here. Frank Nitt is here. Coach is here. We've had several men here that has their level of influence. What is it that we all hold dear in our hearts that allows us to be able to speak into each other's lifestyles? Coach got kids. Frank got kids. Forever, he's 45 and he's still living his 22-year-old life. So he's a unicorn. He's a unicorn in the situation. Despite all of that, brother, I'm receiving everybody who's speaking in this circle. Obviously, because I picked everybody in here, but even as we talk, we continue to speak language that I can understand, I can interpret, I can consume. And I believe everybody else is able to do that in this circle. So for that reason, I'm blessed. For that reason, I believe everybody else is blessed. So shout out Coach Paul Graham Jr. Where you at, brother? Besides out of Orlando, what is the calling card to be able to get Coach Graham to be able to come and coach their kids, coach their lifestyle, coach their imperfections, whatever else they got? What how can they get in touch with Symmetry, Performance, and Recovery?
Also, like I said, follow me on Instagram. I am _ P.G.JR. Of course, I'm on Facebook, Paul Graham. I got like that. Also follow, go download Totem, TOTUM. It's free, a free download. All you gotta look up is Symmetry, Performance, and Recovery, and you will see all of the packages, that I have. You will see everything that I offer. You'll see You'll see I'm gonna do home exercise programs for everyone. So just be on the lookout. You can reach out text wise on that app too. So again, TOTUM, TOTUM. Download that. Look for Symmetry, Performance, and Recovery. You can't face shades on. and I got an agility hoop around.
Brother, if I was to be able to give you another little quick like layup, I would just tell everybody just to and everything understood. I just tell you take your shirt off because I know you got a 20-pack over there. I think you got abs in your neck.
I'm telling, man.
And I'm telling you, I be watching bro put on for real. Like he don't wait for people to figure it out. This man does videos for anything and everything when it comes to personal training. And like I gotta salute my brother there because I have totally seen his lifestyle throughout media. I've never met this guy in person, and yet I've been able to see enough to where I can say, man, I need to get in contact with this guy because he's doing something in a big and better way. And like, I really want to make sure that I get in contact with energies like that. So for that reason, shout out to my man, Coach Paul Graham Jr.
Yeah, good conversation, man. Appreciate
I salute you, brother. I appreciate your time.
I appreciate everybody on this platform. Definitely enlightened and definitely love the conversation. I appreciate all of y'all.
Right, Nick, what you got, brother?
What'd you say, bro?
I said, what you got, brother? What you got there on your outro? What you want to say?
It was good, man. I enjoyed the conversation. I have to come on more often, man. Now that I know, you're bringing people who can articulate their opinions, and forever had good convo. Coach, it was a good show, bro. Appreciate you having me.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Nah, for sure. Forever, what you got, brother?
Oh, I ain't got nothing, man. Red, man, same thing every week, baby. I appreciate you for having me, baby. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's on here right now, man, keep doing whatever it is y'all doing, man. Y'all headed down the right path if y'all ain't already on the right path. I mean, it's crazy. I love to be around great-minded individuals. So, Red, keep doing what you're doing, man. You already know what you're doing. I ain't even got to tell you what you're doing. Just keep doing it, baby.
Appreciate you, brother. I was just trying to figure out if we can all get the gate pass over to Beyonce's crib, because in that her piano in the background over there, you playing. Because I heard Drake was over there, and that's the reason why Lil Wayne didn't get on the Super Bowl list, because he was.
Hey, Red, long as it ain't Diddy. We
it. Friday night countdown, baby. Yes, sir. Florida in the house.
Yes, sir.
But it's always Florida first, baby. Shout out to Coach Paul. Shout out Frank Nick. Shout out. Forever what? What's the other side of that? Forever life, forever single, forever getting to the bag. What is it?
Forever whatever it is. Forever balling, forever praying, forever grinding, forever stunting. I'm forever, baby. Forever.
Let's go, baby. Shout out to Seminoles. We don't like Gators, shout out to forever. I'm talking to you, boy. We don't like the sugar canes. We talking to you, Frank Ned.
I play them Memphis tomorrow.
Hey, baby. Hey, if we don't let me say this. I'm still gonna be Seminole, whether it's rain or shine. If we lose to Memphis tomorrow, I ain't even talking about sports no more when it comes to college for this season.
Yeah, man. Hey, I think you're gonna have to bag it up. I think you're gonna have to go ahead and bag it up, Red.
Yeah, them boys done, man.
Them boys, hey, and Memphis run the ball. Y'all can't stop the run.
I got enough faith in DJ. He in his 5th year. He been playing college football for 5 years now. If he can't beat Memphis, brother, we in trouble.
Y'all in trouble.
But
boys done.
We've been in trouble already, but I think we're gonna bounce back tomorrow. DJ ain't as bad as y'all talk about him. Plus, I just gave him Coach Paul phone number. So if he got any problems, Coach Paul Graham Jr.
Hey, Wood, it's all right. Me and you got him in prayer.
That's
hey, brother. Everybody
all
out
we
there.
Can do is pray for that, brother. That's it. Coach K, hey, Coach,
Man,
you can't help that one. You got
him, man. I watched the first game. I wasn't impressed. Second game, he could both of those games he could have made some better decisions. It ain't all on DJ, brother.
You right.
But you a Gator fan, so I can't even talk to you now.
Hey, don't throw me out there like that.
Can't talk about those sugar canes either down there with Frank Nid at either, cuz
it's all about the you.
See, I don't want no smoke. See how you gonna have people sending me threats now? Calm down,
yes, sir.
Hey man, I salute all of y'all. Yeah, hey man.
Yes,
44, this is my 44 year life, baby. 44 years. I'm thankful to God. God is allowing me to do big things, and I'm glad to be able to share this space with y'all, man. I got 44 years in this world. I know more people in one of my hands that ain't there that I seen. So I got to be thankful. I don't prop myself up too often, but I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful to be a good father. Not because I'm propping myself up, it's because I'm intentional. I'm thankful to be around good fathers. I see Paul Graham Jr., that's a good father. I see Frank Nitt, that's a good father. I see Forever, even though that he got 10 families that he's supporting, that none of them. He got. Hey man, it don't all be biological that they can be your kids. So I shout out Forever for being able to sponsor some families. Shout out to the fathers in the house, man. Hey baby. 44 years in, man. I really want to say a couple of things before I get out of here, man. I'm just really appreciative for the camaraderie that's in the spectrum right now. Again, you know me. I'm giving flowers right now. Shout out to Coach Paul. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Forever. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Frank Nitt. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Deacon Weezo. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to SLimKat. I appreciate you, brother. Because it takes a lot to have different views and still be able to respect everybody else's views in the process, especially for some masculine males that can take their energy and want to hurt somebody, instead recycle that to use it to help somebody. So for that reason, I salute everybody in here. I appreciate you guys, and I pray for you guys. I love you fellas, and shout out to everybody that's checking it out, the Hollywood Red Show on Friday nights Even though we in the Saturday morning, we started in Friday night. It didn't matter about when we started. It's about when it don't matter when we ended. It's about where we started.
Yes, sir.
Fellas, if y'all got anything else before we get out of here, it's all in front of y'all. I appreciate y'all, fellas.
All right.
Already, bro.
Appreciate y'all. Take care of yourselves, man. Take care of yourselves.
Yes,
Real
sir.
talk. Take care of yourselves, for real.
Yes, sir.
Always.
You're tuned in to the one and only, the Strategize Network.